10 years ago, we embarked on this journey of spiritual awakening. देखते हैं अपने वो छोटे छोटे बदलाव जिसने जीवन जीने का तरीका बदल दिया. We shifted from blaming people for our state of mind and behavior to taking personal responsibility. I am the creator of my every thought, word, and action. I have a choice, always. अपने मन की स्थिति के जिम्मेवार सिर्फ और सिर्फ हम हैं. We understood exams and targets are not stress. Those are only pressures. Stress is pressure divided by resilience. We increased our inner strength to experience peace and stability. अपनी आंतरिक शक्ति को बढ़ाते गए और तनाव को अलविदा कह दिया. Happiness for us is no more dependent on what we buy or what we achieve. Happiness has become a natural way of being while achieving our goals. सब कुछ करते हुए खुश रहना एक आदत बन गई है. Anger is natural and necessary is a finished belief system. Self-control is needed to discipline and empower others. गुस्सा कम होता जा रहा है. खुद पर संयम रखना आसान लग रहा है. Expecting people to be our way seems so unfair now. Accepting them the way they are has become a natural way of living. अब लोग गलत नहीं, अपनी अपेक्षाएं गलत लगती हैं. वो जैसे हैं हम उनको स्वीकार करते हैं. You hurt me, a line which allowed us to live in pain for days or years, has changed to you cheated me, but I am the creator of my hurt. कोई हमें दुख नहीं देता, हमने ही खुद को दर्द दिया और हम ही उसे खत्म कर रहे हैं. Love and respect no more means that people should be our way. They have different sanskars and we accept the difference and radiate love. लोग हमारे अनुसार हो ना हो, प्यार और सम्मान हमारा स्वभाव बन चुका है. Life is a competition. A belief system which distanced us is replaced by life is about sharing, caring and cooperation. सफलता सिर्फ हमारे आगे बढ़ने में नहीं, औरों को आगे बढ़ाने में है. We have stopped blaming God for our destiny. Everything happens to us as a result of our past karmic account. The right karma now creates a beautiful present and future. परमात्मा भाग्य विधाता हमारा भाग्य लिखता नहीं है, हमें भाग्य लिखना सिखाता है. हमारा कर्म ही हमारा भाग्य बनाता है. We are what we read, listen, eat and drink. Sattvic food energized with pure thoughts. Water charged with God's healing energy. Spirituality is now our lifestyle. जैसा अन्न वैसा मन, जैसा पानी वैसी वाणी. सात्विकता जीवन जीने का तरीका बन गया है. God is no more a concept. God is our parent, teacher, and Sadguru. We experience a personal relationship with Him. God was always online, but now we are connected. परमात्मा के साथ एक प्यारा सा रिश्ता बन गया है. उनका ज्ञान, प्यार और शक्तियाँ हर पल हमारे साथ है. When we change, the world changes. We know our path, we trust our journey, and together we will create the paradise Satyug on earth. संस्कार परिवर्तन से संसार परिवर्तन. सतयुग इस सृष्टि पर आना है, हम सब ने मिलकर लाना है।
నేటి కోసం మేటి సంకల్పం. ఒక్క చిరునవ్వు ఎంతటి కష్టమైన పనినైనా సులభం చేయగలదు.
बहुत सुंदर लग रही हो प्रिया।
थैंक यू सो मच।
कितनी प्रेटी साड़ी है।
थैंक्स। प्रिया, तुम्हारी चॉइस सबसे अलग है। अगली बार मैं भी तुम्हारे साथ चलूंगी। क्यों नहीं?
प्रिया, साड़ी तो अच्छी है, लेकिन ये कलर तुम्हारे पे इतना सूट नहीं करता।
अपनी चॉइस देखी है? कोई ड्रेसिंग सेंस है? फ्री में भी मिले ना तो भी मैं ये ड्रेस ना पहनूं जो तुमने पहनी है।
प्रिया का मन तो 1 मिनट में खुश, 1 मिनट में नाराज हो गया।
अमित, ऑफिस में बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रेस है पिछले 1 महीने से। आई रियली नीड अ ब्रेक।
अभी 3 महीने पहले ही हॉलिडे पर गए थे। तुम्हें तो पता है कितना खर्चा हुआ था।
हम इतना कमाते क्यों हैं? मुझे ऐसी जगह जाना है जहाँ कोई शोर ना हो। मुझे शांति चाहिए, नहीं तो मेरा दिमाग फट जाएगा।
कितने भोले हैं दोनों। ऑफिस से परेशान, इनका मन शांति के लिए कहीं दूर जाना चाहता है।
क्या हुआ आरती, इतनी उदास क्यों हो?
मैंने कल रात जो फोटो पोस्ट की थी उस पर सिर्फ 5 लोगों ने लाइक किया। मुझे कोई पसंद नहीं करता।
क्या आपका मन भी आरती की तरह लोगों से प्यार और सम्मान की इच्छा रखता?
Om Shanti and good morning to all of you. Hearty welcome to all the delegates for this wonderful seminar on the theme Integration of Science and Spirituality, the Source of Infinite Possibilities. You will be seeing many interesting talks, cultural items, enlightening demo in one-day seminar. So more people are coming, more delegates are coming, many research scholars are also coming. So first of all, I would like to invite Kumari Nandita, 10 years old, and she is learning Kuchipudi dance for 5 years. She is blessed to have Srimati T. Bhavani as her guru. She has given performances at great places like Sri Shailam Devasthanam, Yadagirigutta Devasthanam, Shilparamam, Ravindra Bharati, etc. She is also learning Carnatic music. So let us all join our hands and welcome Kumari Nandita. She will be performing a beautiful dance.
शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो भो 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 शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शम्भो 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 शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो गंगाधर शंकर करुणाकर मामव भवसागर तारक गंगाधर शंकर करुणाकर मामव भवसागर तारक गंगाधर शंकर करुणाकर मामव भवसागर तारक ओ शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो ओ शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो स्वयम्भो निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप गमागम भूत प्रपंच रहित निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप गमागम भूत प्रपंच रहित निज गुण निहित निदान्त अनंत निज गुण निहित निदान्त अनंत आनंद अतिशय अक्षय लिंग निज गुण निहित निदान्त अनंत आनंद अतिशय अक्षय लिंग शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो ओ शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो स्वयम्भो स्वयं धीमित धीमित धीमि धीमि कीटतक तुम तरि कीट धीमि कीटतक तुम धीमित धीमित धीमि धीमि कीटतक तुम तरि कीट धीमि कीटतक तुम धीमित धीमित धीमि धीमि कीटतक तुम तरि कीट धीमि कीटतक तुम मतंग मुनिवर वंदित ईशा सर्वदिगंबर वेशित वेशा नित्य निरंजन नृत्य नटेशा ईशा सर्वेशा सर्वेशा धीमित धीमित धीमि धीमि कीटतक तुम धरि कीट धीमि कीटतक मदंग मुनिवर वंदित ईश सर्वदिगंबर वेशित वेश नित्य निरंजन नृत्य नटेश ईश सर्वेश सर्वेश शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो स्वयम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो।
Thank you so much, Kumari Nandita. శంభో శివ శంభో అంటూ పరమాత్మ స్మృతిని మనందరికీ తలపిస్తూ ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో చక్కని శుభారంభం చేసింది అని చెప్పొచ్చు. అండ్ నందిత ఆల్సో విల్ బి పర్ఫార్మింగ్ అనదర్ వెల్కమ్ డాన్స్ వెన్ వీ గో ఇన్ టు ద ఇనాగ్రల్ సెషన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. మళ్ళీ we are all seated in a beautiful, unique venue, Shanti Sarovar, the campus which has been constructed by Prajapita Brahma Kumaris Ishvariya Vishwavidyalaya. You can see the magnanimous campus with beautiful vibrations, and from the past 20 years, this campus is rendering national and international services in the divine sustenance of Rajyogini Kuldeep Didi, who is the director of this Shanti Sarovar Academy. Now, we will see a glimpses of this Shanti Sarovar, where glimpses of different services in the small video.
Welcome to Brahma Kumari's Shanti Sarovar. A serene campus located in the vibrant corridor of Hyderabad, where peace and spiritual rejuvenation converge. At the invitation of Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, a new chapter of spiritual awakening began. In 2004, Shanti Sarovar was inaugurated, thereby becoming a beacon of peace and positivity. Right from the inception, Shanti Sarovar actively collaborated with all the governments for several community initiatives. Thanks to the continued support of the current government under the visionary leadership of Honorable Sri Revanth Reddy Garu, Shanti Sarovar is ready to expand its services, bringing peace and positivity to even more people. Shanti Sarovar, Lake of Peace, a spiritual oasis dedicated to promoting inner peace, self-realization and community well-being, all that make the purpose of our lives much bigger than just the physical presence. Spacious meditation halls and aesthetically designed lecture rooms provide an ideal setting for spiritual growth and learning. Our programs and activities are based on values, meditation, and spiritual concepts that meet the needs of our inner heart. Time to time, several dignitaries have visited Shanti Sarovar, each expressing their deep admiration and appreciation of the impactful services being done over here.
जहाँ तपस्या से, त्याग से, सेवा से एक ऐसी वाइब्रेशन बनी है, जो वाइब्रेशन जैसे ही हमें अनुभव होती है तो शांति अपने आप एक्सपीरियंस हो जाती है.
Our services are extended to several government departments, corporates, universities, NGOs, institutes, and of course, individuals. Shanti Sarovar is not just a retreat center, it's a hub of community engagement. Several outreach programs, campaigns, seminars, and conferences are our regular features, serving every layer of the society and creating positive ripple effect. At Shanti Sarovar, all are one, and that is the universal truth. The serene, soul-filling environment at Shanti Sarovar offers an ideal escape from the hustle and bustle of daily life, allowing visitors to reconnect with their inner selves and find true peace.
Shanti Sarovar has transformed my life.
This workshop helped me to manage my stress better.
It has been an amazing experience how this knowledge has helped me to grow as an individual.
Brahma Kumari's Shanti Sarovar stands as a beacon of hope in a world that's looking for answers. Shanti Sarovar invites you to join us in this mission to create a peaceful, a better world.
Hyderabad, a metropolitan city. And now, in this Gachibowli, this Shanti Sarovar has become a ray of hope to the whole city, in fact, to the whole country and the world. Because as you have seen, so many service projects have been launched, hundreds and thousands of million people have been served with the different kinds of projects and services, selflessly conducted by Brahma Kumari's organization. So this is all about a small video, Shanti Sarovar. Now, we have dignitaries who will be sharing the dais amongst us. I request Sri G. Srinivas Rao Garu, Deputy Director, ECSA, National Remote Sensing Center, ISRO, to please come on to the dais, and let us all join our hands while we welcome our esteemed guest onto the dais. I also invite Professor Satyanarayan Garu, General Secretary, Telangana Academy of Sciences, also former Vice Chairman of Usmania University, to share the dais. Shri Shankar Gandhamji, AGM, Quality Department, Biological E. Please come on to this and take your seat. Shrikant Bhai, National Coordinator, SpARC Wing of Brahma Kumari's organization. Let us all keep clapping. Also invite Sanjay Bhai, Headquarters Coordinator for the SpARC Wing. And I also request our Divine Sisters to invite the guests with welcome plants and badges. Prajapita Brahma Kumaris Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya. We have a tradition. Whenever we start any event, any work, we start in the remembrance of the Supreme Power, God. So we all will sit in 3 minutes silence. Let us all connect our minds with the Supreme, and then we will go into the session.
पल पल प्रभु को प्यार से याद कीजिए, पल पल प्रभु को प्यार से याद कीजिए, दिल में ही दिल की उससे यूं बात कीजिए, पल पल प्रभु को प्यार से याद कीजिए, पल पल प्रभु को प्यार से याद कीजिए। एक बूंद प्यार को है प्यासा जगत ये सारा, एक बूंद प्यार को है प्यासा जगत ये सारा, वो प्यार का है सागर प्यारा पिता हमारा, प्यासे दिलों पे प्यार की बरसात कीजिए, प्यासे दिलों पे प्यार की बरसात कीजिए, दिल में ही दिल की उससे यूं बात कीजिए, पल पल प्रभु को प्यार से याद कीजिए।
ఏ కార్యక్రమాన్నైనా పరమాత్మని స్మృతితో వారి తలంపుతో ఎప్పుడైతే ప్రారంభిస్తామో అదే ఆధ్యాత్మికత వలన వచ్చే విజయం, సఫలత. అందుకే బ్రహ్మకుమారీస్లో ప్రతి కార్యాన్ని పరమాత్మ స్మృతితో మనం ప్రారంభించడం జరుగుతుంది. ఈరోజు మనం చేపట్టినటువంటి ఈ దివ్యమైన సెమినార్, I would call it as a divine seminar. Though it is a national seminar, it is a divine seminar because we are going to discuss about a unique topic called the integration of science and spirituality. There is a shloka saying, Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam. Adhyatmikata anedi oka vidya. Spiritual science, spiritual study. But nowadays we are not taking this spirituality as a science or as a study. We just think that spirituality is after 60 years. This seminar gives enlightenment about the spiritual science and also about the integration of science and spirituality. So for this, we have many esteemed dignitaries and speakers on the state dais. At the outset, I would like to request Brother Sanjay, who is a headquarters coordinator of SpARC Wing, who is staying at Gyan Sarovar, Mount Abu headquarters from the past 25 years, very senior Raj Yogi, and also he is the editor, speaker, and Raj Yogi expert of SpARC Wing and Brahma Kumaris to give welcome speech on this occasion. Sanjay Bhai.
ओम शांति। एक बार आप सब बोलेंगे ओम शांति। मुझे ही सुनाई नहीं पड़ रहा है, थोड़ा और जोर से बोलेंगे ओम शांति। कहा जाता है अच्छी बातें बोलना और सुनना, ये दोनों बहुत ज़रूरी है। इंसान जितना अच्छा बोलता है, जितना अच्छा सुनता है, उतना ही अच्छा वो बनता भी जाता है। हमारी सभ्यता तो ऋषि मुनियों की सभ्यता है और पता है कि ऋषि मुनियों के पास ज्ञान कितना ऊंचा था। हमारे देश में अध्यात्म और विज्ञान, साइंस और स्पिरिचुअलिटी दोनों अपने चरम पर रहे हैं। एक समय ऐसा था जब दोनों का एक बहुत सुंदर सम्मिश्रण था, इंटीग्रेशन था। तब उस संसार को हम लोग स्वर्ग के नाम से जानते थे और उस स्वर्ग की कल्पना कुछ ऐसी है कि इंसान तो क्या, वहाँ पर पशु पक्षी भी बहुत खुशहाल रहते थे। परंतु समय के इस अंतराल में धीरे धीरे ये दोनों अलग होते चले गए। विज्ञान ने अपनी एक अलग शाखा बना ली, अध्यात्म ने अपनी एक अलग शाखा बना ली, और इंसान के बुरे दौर की शुरुआत यहीं से होती है जब दोनों अलग हो जाते हैं। अब ज़रूरत है कि हम साइंस और स्पिरिचुअलिटी को एक साथ मिलाएं, क्योंकि जब तक ये दोनों एक साथ मिल नहीं जाते हैं तब तक इस संसार का उद्धार हो नहीं सकता है, इस संसार में खुशहाली आ नहीं सकती है। और इसी सुंदर थीम के साथ आज हम सभी यहाँ एक वन डे सेमिनार में उपस्थित हुए हैं। हमारे बीच सारे दिन में बहुत अच्छे अच्छे प्रबुद्ध वक्ता आते रहेंगे, बहुत अच्छी अच्छी बातें आपको बताते रहेंगे। हम सुनेंगे भी, उसे अपने जीवन में धारण करने की कोशिश भी करेंगे। तो आज का ये वन डे सेमिनार हम सब के लिए कुछ बेहतर साबित हो, लाइफ चेंजिंग साबित हो, इसके लिए हम सब ज़रूर दिन के अंत में कुछ यहाँ से ले करके जाएंगे। ये शांति सरोवर कोई घूमने फिरने की जगह नहीं है, कोई साइट सीइंग प्लेस नहीं है, लेकिन ये प्राप्ति का स्थान है। और इस प्राप्ति के श्रृंखला में बहुत सुंदर विषय, इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ साइंस एंड स्पिरिचुअलिटी, द सोर्स ऑफ इनफिनिट पॉसिबिलिटी, जिस विषय पर हम आज सारे दिन में चर्चा करेंगे। अभी हम इसके इनॉग्रल में बैठे हैं और हमारे बीच काफ़ी अच्छे अच्छे प्रबुद्ध वक्ता हैं। हम सबका स्वागत करते हैं शांति सरोवर की ओर से, ब्रह्मा कुमारीज की ओर से। हम सभी अपने एमिनेंट स्पीकर्स का दिल से स्वागत करते हैं। आप सब अपनी व्यस्त दिनचर्या से समय निकाल करके आए और आज की चर्चा में सम्मिलित हुए, तो आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। हमारे बीच शंकर गंधन जी हैं, श्रीनिवास राव जी हैं और प्रोफेसर सत्यनारायण जी हैं। हम आप तीनों का तहे दिल से स्वागत करते हैं। साथ में श्रीकांत भाई जी, जो कि ब्रह्मा कुमारी इसके वर्ल्ड हेडक्वार्टर्स माउंट आबू से आए हैं। आप स्पार्क विंग की ओर से हैं, इसके नेशनल कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं। स्पार्क विंग ब्रह्मा कुमारी इसका एक रिसर्च विंग है जो राजयोग के ऊपर रिसर्च करता है। वैसे तो योग रिसर्च का विषय होता नहीं है, इसके महत्व को हम सब अपने जीवन के अनुभव से जानते हैं कि राजयोग, कोई भी योग इनफैक्ट, कितना हमारे जीवन के लिए अद्भुत है और कल्याणकारी है। परंतु आज इंसान बहुत बौद्धिक हो गया है, हर चीज़ का प्रमाण चाहता है। तो उसे प्रमाण देने के लिए एक विंग बनाया गया, स्पिरिचुअल एप्लीकेशंस रिसर्च सेंटर, जिसमें देश भर के बल्कि विदेशों के भी वैज्ञानिक जुड़े हुए हैं और निरंतर रूप से मेडिटेशन के ऊपर, राजयोग मेडिटेशन पर रिसर्च करते हैं और उसे सिंप्लीफाइड वे में हम तक पहुंचाने की कोशिश करते हैं। हम श्रीकांत भाई जी का भी तहे दिल से स्वागत करते हैं आज के इस सेमिनार में। हमारे बीच यहाँ की डायरेक्टर, जिन्होंने इतना सुंदर कॉम्प्लेक्स हम सब के लिए निर्मित करके रखा है, जहाँ पर आकर के हम संसार के इस भाग दौड़ की दुनिया से, इस तनाव और डिप्रेशन की दुनिया से थोड़ा समय निकाल कर मन की शांति की अनुभूति कर सके, हम उनका भी स्वागत करते हैं। बहुत जल्द वो भी हमारे बीच पधारेंगी। राजयोगी कुलदीप दीदी जी, आप सब ऑडियंस ना हो तो कोई भी सेमिनार, कॉन्फ्रेंस कुछ भी सफल नहीं हो सकता है। आप सब तो हर कार्यक्रम की शोभा होते हैं। मैं आप सबका भी बहुत दिल के साथ स्वागत करता हूं। आप सब आए, आप सब अपने लिए एक बार जोरदार ताली बजाएं। आप यहाँ आए, आपने कार्यक्रम की शोभा बढ़ाई, आपका भी बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। और लास्ट में एक चीज़ बताते हुए मैं इस अपने स्वागत श्रृंखला को ख़त्म करूँगा कि जिस चीज़ की खोज में हम सब भटक रहे हैं इधर उधर, मन की शांति, वास्तव में वो बाहर मिलने वाली चीज़ नहीं है, वो हमारे भीतर की चीज़ है। इंसान दुनिया भर में भटकता रहता है, बस अपने अंदर जाने की कोशिश नहीं करता है। ब्रह्मा कुमारी यही काम करती है, हमें भीतर की ओर ले जाने की कोशिश करती है। यहाँ जो मेडिटेशन सिखाया जाता है वास्तव में कुछ और नहीं है, ये अंतर जगत की यात्रा है। आप सब यहाँ आए हैं, ज्ञान की बातें तो आप सुनेंगे ही, बीच बीच में आप अंतर जगत की यात्रा भी करेंगे और आपको पता पड़ेगा कि असली सुख और असली शांति, जिसे हम दर दर भटक करके ढूंढ रहे हैं, वो कहीं और नहीं है, हमारे भीतर है। ज़रूरत है थोड़ा समय शांति से निकाल कर अपने आप के साथ बैठने की, मेडिटेट करने की। तो हम सबको इस इनॉग्रल सेशन में एक बहुत सुंदर अंतर जगत की यात्रा कराने के लिए हमारे बीच अंजलि बहन जी भी हैं, हम उनका भी दिल से स्वागत करते हैं। वंस अगेन वेलकम टू यू ऑल। थैंक यू। ओम शांति।
थैंक यू संजय भाई, एंड वी वेलकम यू ऑल्सो संजय भाई। आपने हम सब के लिए वेलकम स्पीच दिया, हम सब आपको वेलकम करेंगे विथ क्लैप्स। थैंक यू संजय भाई। एंड नाउ आई रिक्वेस्ट Shrikant Bhai, who is the national coordinator of the SpARC wing, the SpARC wing which is hosting this program from Brahma Kumaris. He is into this Brahma Kumaris organization since 30 years, and he dedicated his life from the past 27 years, and he traveled many countries also doing research works, proving how meditation gives success, how brain works with the meditation successfully. So such a researcher, I can say. Now I request Shrikant Bhai, National Coordinator of SpARC Wing, to give us a briefing about this seminar and to set the context. Shrikant Bhai.
Om Shanti. Very good morning. Before starting something, I would like to take a minute inner journey. So I just request you, can you support me? I am seeing the students and
delegates, we assembled here to attend this seminar. So, one of our senior Dadi Janki, now she is no more with us, and she was actually named as Delta-minded lady in the world. And every gathering, maybe meditators, maybe delegates, she used to ask us, pray 1 minute for the peace of the universe. So can we now just to sit comfortably and sit straight. You can close your eyes, you can open your eyes. Just I will give one thought. So in 1 minute, you have to spell out in inner mind the same thought repeatedly for 1 minute. So as per her guidance, her teachings, what she taught us, if you spell out some thought related to your heart and related to your peace of mind, and you spell out continuously, that will create a spiritual vibration, what we call in Hindi, vritti, vibration and vayumandal. Vritti means attitude, then vibration, and vayumandal means atmosphere. If you spell out with heart and with that feeling, so it will create very pure atmosphere. The thought is, I am a peaceful soul. So in 1 minute, I would ask you, not shake your body, just still sit comfortably and still, and in inner mind, spell out this thought, I am a peaceful soul, just for a minute. Try to maintain stillness inside the heart and brain. I am peaceful soul. Thank you. So I invite Supreme Godfather Shiva and Brahma Baba in this seminar hall. I welcome our esteemed guest today, Shankar Gandham, AGM BioE, and our guest Srinivas Rao, Deputy Director, ECSA, NPS ISRO, and Professor Dr. Satyanarayan, General Secretary, Telangana Academy of Sciences, and our revered Didi Rajyogini Kuldeep Didi. She will be with us within few minutes. She is director of this campus. And Sanjay Bhai, headquarter coordinator of SpARC. Sumlata Ben, she is coordinating this session, and also BK Anjali Ben, she will be with us to take all of us towards inner journey. So I have given the task to set the context of this seminar. So this seminar has 3 aspects: past, present, and future. So I would like just to give the background of this kind of seminar, what we conduct on behalf of Spiritual Applications Research Center, a research wing of Rajyog Education Research Foundation, Brahma Kumaris. I recall year 2000 when our President of India that time, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, visited Brahma Kumaris Gyan Sarovar campus, And he came to visit our department and saw some exhibition related to science and spirituality. And after seeing our department, he met our chairperson of this wing, Ramesh Shah. He is also no more with us. He left his body in the year 2017. And he talked to him, you people doing wonderful work, you people should conduct seminar and conference for researchers. Those are interested in the field of research, and you can invite them and you can discuss with them like present scenario of the world, and they can come together, and you people with the help of scientific institution researchers, and you can take forward this concept to the rest of the world. Those believe in scientific understanding and they have very creative mindset. So as per his guidelines and blessings from our senior dadis, Dadi Prakashmani and other senior dadi, we started this seminar in the year 2002. That I can recall the seminar theme was Science and Spirituality, Partners in Progress. So in that conference, our first astronaut from India, Rakesh Sharma, was also one of the speakers that conference, and he also suggested some practices like yoga, meditation can be helpful, not in this earth. If people go to the space, they can practice this lifestyle. So from that day till today, we have conducted more than 50 seminar conference in this same theme, spirituality and researchers. Today's topic is integration of science and spirituality, the source of infinite possibilities. So you may be remembered one quotation given by Ramanujan, one of the great saint from South India, and he suggested a very beautiful definition of science. He suggested that science means systematized body of knowledge. So it can be spirituality, it can be physics, can be mathematics, can be biology, any branch of science. And our day-to-day life, what we learn, if you have systematic approach, we follow some systematic things, it can be science. So today's seminar, what we have designed, you will listen many learned speakers from their subjective experiences, and in one session will be there, we have given that name, Science of Meditation. So in this seminar, we are going to display one scientific tool called, you may be aware of that, EEG system we have, 64 EEG system. One meditator will be here, meditator will be sitting here, and you can see how the person meditating, how brain behave through EEG pattern. And also we will have session related to science and spirituality. One session theme is AI, artificial intelligence and spiritual intelligence. This is the need of hour. We know this is growing technology, growing science, and trying to capture all over the world. But what will the future if you develop AI? So we know that many thinkers, scientists, they are thinking that if AI will be part of this total human behavior, there can be destruction. So how to sustain? So what we think, spiritual and spirituality, spiritual intelligence can be that they have that power to coordinate everything, all kind of development. So we'll have another session also. So at the end of this seminar, I personally would like to invite all of you, those are interested to conduct this type of research. How can we can create the bridge between science and spirituality to create a beautiful world, and that can be peaceful and happy world. So this is the main context of this seminar. So what we learn, what we get the idea. So this is not the end of the seminar. We will look forward from you. You can be partner with us to conduct any type of research related to science and spirituality, what we do also. We have partner organization. We take help from them to conduct research. For example, Indian Institute of Science, there is a department called Center for Neuroscience. That department also involved with us to conduct research how meditation help to develop our EEG system, our brain functions to face different type of negative situation, stressful condition. So we do research with CNS IISc, and we have also collaboration with another institute called NIMHANS. We do that research with study of consciousness, how human consciousness can change our lifestyle if you follow certain type of values, spirituality, and as well as meditation. So such as reputed research institute organization, they partner with us to understand how spirituality can help to change our lifestyle, and we also put scientific experiment and publish the research paper also. So again, I invite you, those are interested individually and institution-wise, we also welcome you to have partner role to make this world a better place to live in. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much, Shrikant Bhai. That's a long journey of SpARC wing, doing vast research works, showing the society how spirituality and science can work together for the betterment of an individual and the society. And the SpARC wing also will be doing many research works, and as Shrikant Bhai said, the last part of the half an hour of this seminar will be an interactive session where we will be discussing how we can collaborate, how we can make a bridge between science and spirituality with all of your help. Thank you, Shrikant Bhai, for your wonderful briefing about the introduction of the seminar. Now I request Kumari Nandita. She will be performing, another Kuchipudi dance. Kumari Nandita on the stage, and meanwhile you can start the audio of the dance, and meanwhile can I request all the delegates to come and sit in the middle, please, this side in the middle, and that side also please come to the middle. Sisters, if you can help in shifting the delegates into the middle part, that would be nice for us. Even if they are students also, they may occupy the middle seats. Maybe students from the last, from there, and employees this side. You can start the audio of the dance. That side girls also please shift them. Please shift them.
Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि गजकान्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
सर्वराजाय गन्धाय सर्वगानश्रवणप्रणयिने
गाढानुरागाय ग्रन्थाय गीताय ग्रन्थार्थतत्त्वविदे
गुणवते गणपतये
ग्रन्थगीताय ग्रन्थगेयाय ग्रन्थान्तरात्मने गीतलीनाय गीताश्रयाय गीतवाद्यपटवे गेयचरिताय गायकवराय गन्धर्वप्रियकृते कायकाधीन विग्रहाय गङ्गाजलप्रणयवते गौरीस्तनन्दनाय गौरीहृदयनन्दनाय गौरभानुसुताय गौरी गणेश्वराय गौरीप्रणयाय गौरीप्रवणाय गौरभावाय धीमहि गोसहस्राय गोवर्धनाय गोपगोपाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Thank you, Nandita, for performing two dances for us. I request Tikant Bhai to give her a godly gift, and we all will clap her for her beautiful performance. I request Brahma Kumari Anjali Didi to come on to the stage and take her seat on the dais. One of our senior faculty members, Raj Yoga expert, and who is handling the Himayat Nagar branch of Hyderabad, Brahma Kumari Anjali, and I request our sisters to welcome Anjali Didi with welcome pot and badge. Proceeding into the seminar inaugural session, I request Dr. Shankar Gandham Garu, AGM, Quality Assurance Vaccines Division from Biological E Limited. Having 24 years of industrial experience, Mr. Shankar Rao is a spiritual speaker also working in scientific field. His profound knowledge on Annamacharya is very well recognized by society. Mr. Shankar Rao delivered more than 1,000 lectures and authored 6 books till now. He is a postgraduate in biochemistry and Telugu. Shankar Gandham ji.
Om Shanti. Good morning, all of you. First of all, it's a very great enlightening program or event that the topic is integration of science and spirituality. Before going into insights of this topic, I would like to convey my heartful pranams to distinguished guests, speakers and delegates. Moreover, very happy to see many students are here. They are the backbone for this divine country and future scientists and future spiritualists also. And before going into speech, Brahma Kumari's service is enormous for this country. As I said, our India is a divine country because all our scientists, the ప్రాచీన శాస్త్రవేత్తలందరూ కూడా ఆధ్యాత్మికవేత్తలే. భరత భూమి అధ్యాత్మ భూమి, కర్మభూమి. In such kind of great country, the spiritual path, like the services offered by the Brahma Kumaris, is enormous and it is being continued. The Raja Yoga meditation is a boon for all of us. Raja Yoga Vidya, Raja Yoga Amrita Saram అనొచ్చు. Raja Yoga Vidya అనే ధ్యాన ప్రక్రియ అనేక మందికి శాంతిని అందిస్తుంది. మానవాళికి శాంతిని కరదీపికగా అంతర్జాతీయంగా అందిస్తున్నటువంటి మహోన్నత సంస్థ బ్రహ్మకుమారి ఈశ్వరీయ విశ్వవిద్యాలయము. అందుకు వారందరికీ వారు చేస్తున్నటువంటి ఈ అమూల్యమైన సేవలకు వారందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు, కృతజ్ఞతలు, ప్రణామాలు సమర్పిస్తూ ఇటువంటి ఈ గొప్ప వేదికలో ఈ శాంతి సరోవరంలో భారతీయ శాస్త్రానికి ఆధ్యాత్మికతకు మేళనంగా అంటే ఒక బ్రిడ్జ్ లాగా ఈ సదస్సును ఏర్పాటు చేయటం జరిగింది. ఇవాళ భారతీయ శాస్త్రాలన్నీ కూడా ఆధ్యాత్మిక భూమికలు. ఎందుకు ఆధ్యాత్మిక భూమికలంటే మనందరికీ కావాల్సింది ఏమిటి? శాంతి. ఆ శాంతికి మనం చేస్తున్న ప్రతి పని కూడా, ప్రతి చర్య కూడా ఒక సాధనం కావాలి, ఒక భూమిక కావాలి. ఒక శాస్త్రవేత్త తన మేధస్సుని ఒక జాతికి ప్రయోజనకరమైనటువంటి విషయాన్ని ఆవిష్కరించటానికి, మనం చెప్తాం ఇన్నోవేటివ్ సైన్స్ అని, ఆ ఆవిష్కరణకి తన మేధస్సును ఉపయోగిస్తాడు. ఆ ఆవిష్కరణ దేనికి ఉపయోగపడాలయ్యా అంటే ప్రపంచ శాంతికి ఉపయోగపడాలి. ఇక్కడ శాస్త్రవేత్త, ఆధ్యాత్మికవేత్త ఇద్దరిని పక్కపక్కన కూర్చోబెడితే ఇద్దరి లక్ష్యం ఒక్కటే, అదే సత్యము. సాధారణంగా దెర్ ఈజ్ వన్ సేయింగ్, వేర్ సైన్స్ ఎండ్స్ స్పిరిచువాలిటీ స్టార్ట్స్. బట్ ఇన్ మై ఒపీనియన్, సైన్స్ అండ్ స్పిరిచువాలిటీ journeys together. It's a parallel way, not its ends and one ends and another starts. It's a parallel way. శాస్త్రవేత్త సంకల్పం, లక్ష్యము శాంతికి ఉండాలి. అసలు మన ప్రాచీన సాహిత్యాన్ని గమనిస్తేనే శాంతి మంత్రాలు ఉంటాయి. అందులో సర్వే సంతు నిరామయ, సర్వే భద్రాణి పశ్యంతు, సర్వే సంతు సుఖినః, మా కచ్చిత్ దుఃఖభాగ్ భవేత్, ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. సర్వే సంతు నిరామయ అంటే అందరూ కూడా ఆరోగ్యకరంగా ఉండాలి. ఆరోగ్యకరంగా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఆనందం కలుగుతుంది. ఈ ఆనందం, ఆరోగ్యం కావాలంటే మనకు వస్తున్నటువంటి ఈ వ్యాధుల నుండి ఆ మనిషి విడిపడాలంటే ఔషధాలు కావాలి. ఒక ఔషధం, ఒక వ్యాక్సిన్, యాజ్ వీఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ ద వ్యాక్సిన్ manufacturing background, and today I proudly represented Biological E. Biological E serves mankind through various medicines, life-saving medicines, particularly vaccines. సో వ్యాక్సిన్స్ అంటే ప్రాణరక్షక ఔషధాలు. ఒక వ్యాక్సిన్ని మనం కనుగొనాలంటే దానికి శాస్త్రీయమైన దృక్పథంతో విజ్ఞానంతో పరిశోధన చేయాలి. పరిశోధన ఫలితంగా ఆ వ్యాక్సిన్ వస్తుంది. జస్ట్ వీ టేక్ ఎన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆఫ్ పాండమిక్ సిచ్యువేషన్ వేర్ వీ హ్యావ్ ద ఎంటైర్ world has crossed through that pandemic, where again through the scientists innovation, a COVID vaccine has been invented. Because of COVID vaccine, many lives are saved and being saved. So that is the result of an experiment, and with the journey of truth, and with the journey of spirituality, with the journey of science, then we can say science is nothing but spirituality. Spirituality is nothing but science. Those two things are hand in hand. When a scientist is a spiritualist, the results are more, which gives to the better society, better peace. When a spiritualist is with scientific mind, then he gives. ఇక్కడ ఇద్దరిని అనుకోవచ్చు మనం, ఒక ఆధ్యాత్మిక శాస్త్రవేత్త, మరొక భౌతిక శాస్త్రవేత్త. భౌతిక శాస్త్రవేత్త రకరకాల ప్రయోగాలు చేసి రకరకాల ఔషధాలని కానీ లేదా కొత్త కొత్త ఆవిష్కరణలు కానీ కొత్త కొత్త పరికరాలని కానీ ఆవిష్కరిస్తే, ఆధ్యాత్మిక శాస్త్రవేత్త అంతర్లీనమైన, శ్రీకాంత్ బాయ్ మాట్లాడుతూ చెప్పారు, ఇంటర్నల్ జర్నీ, అంతర్లీనమైనటువంటి ఒక శోధనతో ఒక సాధనతో శాంతిని ప్రయోగిస్తాడు, శాంతిని కనుక్కుంటాడు, శాంతి మంత్రాలను సమాజానికి హితకరంగా అందిస్తాడు. అదే ఇవాళ మనకి బ్రహ్మకుమారి ఈశ్వరీయ విశ్వవిద్యాలయం చేస్తున్నటువంటి మహోన్నతమైనటువంటి సేవ. ఈ విధంగా అటు శాస్త్రము, అన్నమాచార్యుల వారు అంటారు, తొలి తెలుగు వాగ్గేయకారులైనటువంటి అన్నమాచార్యుల వారు ఒక సంకీర్తనలో అంటారు, విద్యాబుద్ధులు శాస్త్రపు యుక్తులు జ్ఞానము వెదకడిని. అంటే మనం నేర్చుకున్నటువంటి విద్య కానీ బుద్ధి కానీ అలాగే శాస్త్రంలో నేర్పబడినటువంటి అంశాలన్నీ కూడా దేన్ని అందిస్తాయి అంటే జ్ఞానాన్ని అందిస్తాయి. జ్ఞానము అనేది ఎటర్నల్ ట్రూత్. అందుకే ఆ జ్ఞానాన్ని అనల్పము, అత్యంతము, కంటిన్యూస్, అపారము అంటారు. అంటే దానికి ఎండ్ లేదు, ఆ జ్ఞానానికి ఎండ్ లేదు. ఆ జ్ఞానాన్ని మనం అందుకోవాలంటే ఈ శాస్త్రీయమైన దృక్పథంతో మరల మనం ప్రాచీన సాహిత్యాన్ని, ప్రాచీన భారతీయ చరిత్రను గమనిస్తే మన శాస్త్రవేత్తలందరూ ఆధ్యాత్మికవేత్తలే. ఒక ఆర్యభట్ట, అలాగే సర్ సివి రామన్, అలాగే ఇందాకడ మనకి బ్రహ్మకుమారి సుమలత గారు చెప్పినట్లుగా రామానుజన్ ఆర్ శ్రీకాంత్ భాయ్ చెప్పినట్లుగా గణిత శాస్త్రవేత్త రామానుజన్ గారు, వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా కేవలం భౌతిక శాస్త్రవేత్తలు కాదు, ఆధ్యాత్మిక శాస్త్రవేత్తలు, సుశ్రుతుడు. అంతెందుకు, ఇవాళ మనం ఇదే వేదిక పైన ఇస్రో నుంచి వీ హ్యావ్ గ్రేట్ పర్సనాలిటీ శ్రీనివాసరావుజీ. ఇస్రో అనగానే మనకి అంతరిక్ష పరిశోధన, భారతీయ అంతరిక్ష పరిశోధనలో దిగ్గజాలైనటువంటి మహనీయులు ఉన్నారు. వారందరూ కూడా ఆధ్యాత్మిక సంపన్నులే. సతీష్ ధవన్జీ, విక్రమ్ సారాభాయ్, అంతెందుకు ఈ క్షేత్రాన్ని సందర్శించినటువంటి భారత పూర్వ రాష్ట్రపతి వర్యులు అబ్దుల్ కలాం గారి బయోగ్రఫీ చదువుతుంటే అది సైన్సా స్పిరిచువాలిటీ అని మనం ఒక నిర్ధారణ చేసుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే రెండూ కూడా అలా మిళితమైపోయి ఉంటాయి. అది అమృత జ్ఞానాన్ని అందించేటువంటి ఆత్మచరిత్ర అబ్దుల్ కలాం గారిది. వింగ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఫైర్ అని ఇంగ్లీష్లో, ఒక విజేత ఆత్మకథని తెలుగులో ఉంటుంది. మొట్టమొదటి అధ్యాయంలో వారు ప్రారంభిస్తారు, ఈ అపారమైనటువంటి ఆకాశం ఆయనది, ఈ అపారమైనటువంటి భూమి ఆయనది, ఆ భూమిలో కనిపిస్తున్నటువంటి సప్తసాగరాలు ఆయనవి, అయినప్పటికీ ఆయన చిన్న నీటి చలమలలో కూడా కనిపిస్తాడు. అది పరమాత్మ. మనం పరబ్రహ్మస్వరూపము అంటాం కదా, పరమపిత అంటాం కదా, ఇదంతా కూడా భగవత్ తత్వమే. అణురేణు పరిపూర్ణమైనటువంటి ఈ భగవత్ తత్వంలో అణువు నుండి అజాండం వరకు, పిండాండం నుండి బ్రహ్మాండం వరకు ఉన్నటువంటి ఈ సకల సృష్టిలో ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి కావలసినది శాంతి. అటువంటి శాంతికి ఇటు సైన్సు ఇటు స్పిరిచువాలిటీ కూడా రెండు అనుసంధానమైనప్పుడు మనకిచ్చిన ట్యాగ్ లైన్ ది సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ఫినిట్ పాజిబిలిటీస్ అంటే అనంతమైన అవకాశాలని అటు శాస్త్రం, అటు భౌతిక శాస్త్రం కానీ ఇటు ఆధ్యాత్మిక శాస్త్రం కానీ అందిస్తుంది. అటువంటి మార్గానికి ఇవాళ మనకి ఈ శాంతి సరోవరం వేదిక అయ్యింది. ఈరోజు ఈ సదస్సుకు హాజరైనటువంటి అందరూ కూడా అటు విద్యార్థులు, ఇటు శాస్త్రవేత్తలు, ఇటు పారిశ్రామిక రంగం నుంచి వచ్చిన వారందరూ కూడా వీటిని మేళనం చేసుకొని భారతీయ వైజ్ఞానిక రంగంలో మనం ఎంతగానో పురోగమించవచ్చు. వారు అన్నారు పాస్ట్, ప్రజెంట్, ఫ్యూచర్ అని. పాస్ట్ అంటే గతకాలపు అనుభవాలతో ఈ కాలంలో మనం ప్రయోగాలు చేస్తూ రాబోయే కాలానికి ఫలాల్ని అందించాలి. అది పాస్ట్, ప్రజెంట్ అండ్ ఫ్యూచర్. ఆ విధంగా కలలు కన్న మహనీయులు అబ్దుల్ కలాం గారు. వారు SLV-3 నుంచి ఇవాళ చంద్రయాన్ వరకు ఇస్రో లేదా భారతీయ అంతరిక్ష వైజ్ఞానిక రంగం అందిస్తున్నటువంటి ప్రయాణంలో అందిస్తున్నటువంటి ఆవిష్కరణలను గమనిస్తే మనం జాతి పులకిస్తుంది. అటువంటి ఆధ్యాత్మిక శాస్త్రీయమైన దృక్పథాలని మనం ఇట్లాంటి వేదికలలో వస్తున్నటువంటి ఈ విద్యార్థులకు పంచాలని పెద్దలు అనేక మంది ప్రసంగించడానికి ఉన్నారు. వారందరి అనుభవాల సారంతో బ్రహ్మకుమారి విశ్వవిద్యాలయం అందిస్తున్నటువంటి ఈ శాంతి సరోవర క్షేత్రంలో ముందుకు సాగుదాం. అగైన్ I wholehearted thanks to Brahmakumari Ishwari Vishwavidyalayam to giving this platform to render these few lines, and also on behalf of Biological E, I convey my sincere thanks and pranams to all of you. Thank you. Om Shanti.
చాలా చక్కని వక్తవ్యంతో ఒక సైంటిస్ట్ అయినా కానీ ఆధ్యాత్మిక పరిమళం చిందిస్తూ ఎంతో చక్కగా క్లుప్తంగా శంకర్ గంధం గారు మనందరి ముందు ఈ సెమినార్కి సంబంధించి చక్కని గ్రీటింగ్స్ అందించారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. నౌ ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ జి శ్రీనివాసరావు గారు, డెప్యూటీ డైరెక్టర్ Earth and Climate Sciences Area from National Remote Sensing Center, ISRO. వీరిని కాకతాళీయంగా లేకపోతే దైవిక ఇచ్చ అనొచ్చు, లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఒక ప్రోగ్రాంలో వీరిని కలవడం జరిగింది. లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ కలిసాము. అప్పటి నుంచి ఏదో ఒక విధంగా మనము వీరి త్రూ ఒక కాంటాక్ట్ దొరకడము, అలాగా ఇస్రో డైరెక్టర్ని కలవడము అండ్ వారు వీరిని నామినేట్ చేయడము ఇస్రో తరఫున 1 ఇయర్లో ఇదంతా చక్కగా జరిగి ఈరోజు వీరు మన ముందు డయాస్ని షేర్ చేసుకుంటున్నారు గెస్ట్ల ముందు. సో శ్రీనివాస్ గారు వచ్చి ఈ సెమినార్కి సంబంధించి వారి గ్రీటింగ్స్ అందించాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను.
Om Shanti. The dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and the students, the kids. Very happy to be here, honored to be here, sharing my thoughts about today's science and spirituality. So I have been exposed to yoga at a tender age of 9. So the way we think, the way we respond, all these things, if you are at a tender age, if you get into this kind of yoga, spirituality, everything will change. So I will ask you one question. Are you comfortable? You may be comfortable because you have very good atmosphere here, in the sense AC is comfortable, but you should be also comfortable inside. So unless you are comfortable inner, so you will not feel all these things as comfortable things. So already some of our guests, they have mentioned about ISRO. So our first satellite is Aryabhatta, and today we touched the moon. So if you see the saga of ISRO, you can connect very clearly. We have a lot of faith in spirituality. Science and spirituality are like two eyes. We cannot actually divide them. There may be something beyond science because we have not explored that area. So if you keep on exploring, see, human mind is basically an exploring mind, curiosity, what next? So if you keep on doing that, it will become only an evidence for the spiritual things. Whatever we learn from spirituality, if you want to have an evidence, science will provide that evidence. So towards that, these two are very integrated. So my opinion is that at a tender age, you are exposed to this kind of spirituality, then in whatever field you are exposed to, you will shine. Our forefathers like Vikram Sarabhai, Abdul Kalam ji, these people, they have a lot of trust on the younger generations. So I also feel that younger generations should imbibe all these things, so to make India proud, because basically we are a spiritual country right from beginning. And all our people like Aryabhatta, Bhaskara, all these people are eminent scientists also. So spirituality will give you a broader perspective that you can really do something great. So if you go to space, you see back, so you will see very small, you will understand your role in this total space. Earth itself is a very small dot if you compare in the space domain. So what are we? Similar way, in spirituality also, though you are very good person or whatever, but finally you will see that how you are a small dot in the entire universe. So there are several other things, but I am not getting into all these things. Basically for our well-being, so we have to have the balance of science as well as spirituality. There are several ways of integrating these things further by continuing these kind of seminars or conferences involving children at a tender age. Like we have a program about space sciences for 9th class students. Similar way, if you can reach to schools, we can find these people and we can build a better India by giving awareness about spirituality. Of course, from our side, we will give more on science related. With these few words, I thank profusely the Brahma Kumaris for giving me the opportunity and the way they are serving the society. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Satyanarayan Garu. He is very cooperative, very friendly, and very knowledgeable person. We are happy that we have a representative from ISRO in this divine seminar, and that is Satyanarayan Garu. That is, we are very happy for that. And now I request Professor Satyanarayan Garu, who is the General Secretary for Telangana Academy of Sciences and former VC for Usmania University. He is representing Telangana Academy of Sciences and he traveled many countries. He guided for 37 PhDs. So now I request Professor Satyanarayan Garu to deliver his greetings on this divine occasion.
Good morning to all, and the dignitaries on the dais, Sanjay Boy, Srikant Bhai, and Shankar Gaddam garu, Dr. Srinivas Rao garu, and Rajayogini, Kuldeep Didi, Anjali Bahin, and other dignitaries of the dais, scientists, industrialists, and the student community, maybe some research scholars and PhD students. First of all, I thank the Brahma Kumari, the university organizers, for inviting me to this particular meeting, which is organized particularly for the benefit of the young budding scientists today. And you all know, and the other speakers also mentioned, that the Shanti Sarovars, the Brahma Kumaris, are doing lot of service to the society by organizing such type of seminars and some meditation programs, yoga programs to the society. And this type of programs are very, very important for elders as well as for the young students. Particularly, these are very important for the young students because today either scientists or engineers or whatever may be, they are very good in their academics and they are reached the highest positions. What is lacking with them is spirituality. Without your knowledge, that is education, your education, without spirituality, you are seeing today the young generation is spoiling. They are westernizing themselves, which is not really we want, but whatever the culture we are seeing in the Hyderabad today is, particularly the youngsters, what type of life they are leading, because they have money, because they have education and their knowledge, they are getting lot of money and they are misusing that money. And why they are doing all these things? Most of the children, they don't have respect to their parents or elders. Okay, they are forgetting their parents because they don't imbibe with spirituality. They are not exposed to the meditation, yoga. So their inner art, they are not have a control on their inner heart. So today's topic and throughout the day, what you are going to learn about the spirituality and the integration of science and spirituality. So until unless you have these two, it is very difficult. For example, most of the countries have nuclear power today. So until unless they have this spiritual things in their mind, whenever they want to, they can use anybody, and it ends the world today. So because they are still under control, they still have that God fear. Not X is afraid of the USA or Y is afraid of Russia. No, though the leaders, they talk and they develop science, they develop powerful weapons, but still they are not destroying the world because they have fear in their inner mind about the God. The science and spirituality are not different. They are two wheels of the same cart, as they are two faces of the same coin. Science deals with the physics and spirituality deals with the spirit. One deals with the material and the other deals with the spirit. So one deals with the visible and the other with invisible. In the same way, one deals with the outer and the other deals with the inner. One is knowledge and the other is wisdom. Right? One supports the other. They are complementary. Gandhiji, being a man of peace, believed in the right coordination or combination of the two. The holy synthesis of the two brings peace, success, and holistic approach. Science is a lame without spirituality. The progress of success or peace or moksha or development of civilization or reformation is possible when science and spirituality go hand in hand or see eye to eye. The conducive coordination creates heaven on the earth. Gandhiji knew that the earth has enough to satisfy everybody's need, but not the greed. So he implored for the replacement of greed by love. World is facing crucial financial problems due to the imbalance of science and spirituality or imbalance of knowledge and wisdom. So the imbalance is due to lack of self-introspection. The lion's share of science has produced tremendous material progress without knowing the jeopardy of the vast production. One is expected to weigh the pros and cons without selfish motive and should look for the welfare of all. One must also keep in mind that whatever glitters is not gold. So the acid test is essential to make use of science which support spirituality. The goal of the two is attain moksha or salvation or to lead a perfect life in which one is expected to see God face to face. Let us ponder on the two aspects separately. So, people can talk about what science has done, people can talk about what spirituality is done, but I don't want to speak too much because the time given is small. So, the Napoleon said there are two powers in the world, the spiritual and the sword. In the long run, the sword will conquer by the spirit. So that is the power of the spirituality. Again, true marriage means not merely union of the souls. Uttering of Ramanama means one who abides in the hearts of men, the Antaryami. So Gandhiji believed in formless and attributeless God. He frankly admitted the existence of God, but he cannot be proved by reason, yet he is not against reason. Gandhiji conducts prayer both morning and evening. He says that prayers were in praise of God. He says prayers has saved my life. Without it, I should have been a lunatic long ago. That was the word said Gandhiji about the spirituality and the prayers. So, finally, the integration of science and spirituality allows us to reconcile the rational and the mystical, the physical and the metaphysical. By embracing both perspectives, we can gain deeper understanding of reality. To meet the world crisis, the coordination of science and spirituality is inevitable. If science and spirituality go hand in hand, I am sure that one can create heaven on the earth. There is enough in this world for everyone's need, but there is not enough in this world but anyone's greed. Okay? So the integration of science and spirituality offers numerous benefits, holistic understanding, personal growth and global harmony. Finally, I thank the organizers, particularly the Brahmakumaris, for inviting me and share my views with these young students and dignitaries. attended this seminar. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Satyanarayana Garu, for his wonderful inputs, his experience in research works, his experience in profession. Really is very enlightening and very experienced wisdom person. Thank you so much, Satyanarayana Garu. Now, I invite Raj Yogini Kuldeep Didiji onto the dais, who is the director of this beautiful campus, Shanti Sarovar, Hyderabad. Let us all join our hands and clap and welcome with good clapping Raj Yogini Kuldeep Didiji, because we are here because of Kuldeep Didi. We all can stand and wave Didi. I request our sisters to welcome Didi with welcome plan. Raj Yogini Kuldeep Didi, a soul of service, a visionary and dynamic spiritual leader. As a Raj Yoga practitioner for 67 years, she showed the way to peace of all. She traveled across the continents to serve the humanity. With her every word and deed, she has set herself as a role model to all the spiritual seekers. Presently, Raj Yogini Kuldeep Didi is serving as in charge of Hyderabad Sub-Zonal Brahma Kumari Centers, Director Shanti Sarovar, National Coordinator of Sports Wing of Raj Yoga Education and Research Foundation, Governing Body Member of Brahma Kumaris Educational Society. Many awards and honors came her way. Bhagwan Mahavir Vishwa Sadbhavana Puraskar, honors from Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Great Daughter of the Soil, Maharani Jhansi Puraskar, and so many. But these awards could not shatter her humility. With a great vision of world renovation and bringing new golden age, she entered this spiritual path, and till now she is rendering her services tirelessly, and this magnanimous campus, Shanti Sarovar, is the manifestation of her vision. I request Raj Yogini Kuldeep Didi, a great visionary, dynamic spiritual leader, to deliver keynote speech on this seminar. Kuldeep Didi ji.
ओम शांति। आज के मंच को सुशोभित करने वाले हमारे सभी आए हुए गेस्ट को बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन है। विशेष स्पार्क विंग की ओर से आए हुए हमारे श्रीकांत भाई और अन्य भाई और अंजलि बहन, सुमलता बहन, रजनी बहन, संजय भाई और सभा में उपस्थित सभी भाई बहनों को बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन है। आज के दिन हम सभी यहाँ सभा में साइंस एंड स्पिरिचुअलिटी की चर्चा कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि ये आधुनिक युग वैज्ञानिक युग है। आजकल हर व्यक्ति को कोई बात समझानी है, वो बोलते साइंटिफिकली हमें बताइए भगवान क्या है, कौन है, क्योंकि साइंस का इतना महत्व लोगों की बुद्धि में भर गया है कि स्पिरिचुअलिटी को धीरे धीरे भूलते जा रहे हैं। क्योंकि हमारा भारत आध्यात्म प्रधान देश है। आध्यात्मिकता हमारे जीवन में मूल्यों को लाती है। साइंस के कितने भी साधन निकले हैं, लेकिन साधनों को बनाने के लिए भी उनको साधना करनी पड़ती है, साइलेंस में जाना पड़ता है। जब भी वो रिसर्च करते हैं, कोई भी यंत्र का निर्माण करते हैं, तो उस समय एकांत में बैठ कर के वो सोचते हैं, क्योंकि संकल्प एक बहुत बड़ी शक्ति है। जिसको संकल्प में दृढ़ता आती है, मुझे ये बनाना है, वही अपने जीवन में सफल होते हैं। तो परमात्मा भी हमें कहते हैं, वो यंत्र और मंत्र से जो है लोग दुनिया में काम चला रहे हैं। परमात्मा ने हमें महामंत्र दिया है कि आप मुझे याद करो। स्वयं को आत्मा समझकर जब परम पिता परमात्मा से हम अपने मन बुद्धि को जोड़ लेते हैं, उस महामंत्र से हमारे सभी कार्य सफल और कुशल होते हैं। जो कार्य बिना योग के हम करते हैं, उसमें मेहनत ज़्यादा, सफलता कम मिलती है। तो साइंस के लिए भी कहते हैं, साइंस स्पिरिचुअलिटी के बिना साइंस भी अंधा है, क्योंकि अधूरा जीवन है। आज लोग साइंस के साधनों का निर्माण करके सुख पाने की बहुत इच्छा रखते और सोचते हम बहुत सुखी हो गए। पहले हम बैलगाड़ियों में जाते थे, अभी विमानों में घूम रहे, और थोड़े समय के बाद पता नहीं और इससे भी स्पीड वाली कुछ यंत्र निकालेंगे। लेकिन अपने जीवन में आप देखिए, सच्ची सुख शांति है क्या? साइंस के साधनों में हमें सुख भी मिलता है, तो दुख भी बहुत मिलता है। जब हम सुनते हैं कि एक विमान का एक्सीडेंट होकर विमान नीचे गिरा, कितने लोग मृत्यु के मुंह में चले जाते हैं। न्यूज़ देखकर बड़े दुखी होते हैं कि ये क्या साइंस ने बनाया, इतनी ऊंची उड़ान, इतने ऊपर से गिरकर तो कोई व्यक्ति का बचना ही मुश्किल होता है। तो ब्रह्मा कुमारी ईश्वरी विश्वविद्यालय में साइंस और स्पिरिचुअलिटी को समझाने के लिए बहुत सुंदर चित्र भी हैं, और हमारे पास ऐसे गैजेट्स भी हैं जिससे आपका माइंड किस तरह से उसका विश्लेषण करना है, कितना स्थिरता है हमारे मन के अंदर, कितना समय तक हम अपने मन को शांत रख सकते हैं। तो योग ही एक ऐसी शक्ति है जो हमें आंतरिक सुख शांति का अनुभव कराता है, और जो हमारे जीवन में परिवर्तन लाने का एक श्रेष्ठ साधन है। साधनों को भी साधना के बिना नहीं साधा जा सकता है। कोई भी साधन हम जब बनाते तो उसमें भी साधना होती है। तो योग को भी साधना कहते हैं। अगर रियल साधना को हम समझ जाएं तो बहुत से आविष्कार आप घर बैठे भी कर सकते हैं। बहुत से एक्सपेरिमेंट आप अपने जीवन में भी इस योग का प्रयोग करके अपने घर की परेशानियों को मिटा सकते, अपने शरीर के रोगों को भी कम कर सकते हैं, मिटा भी सकते हैं अगर हम ज़्यादा योग का प्रयोग करते हैं। कई भाई बहनों ने अपने अनुभव में सुनाया है कि डॉक्टरों ने जवाब दे दिया। अभी भी हमारे पास एक बहन आती है, बहुत पुरानी है, अभी 1-2 साल हो गए, डॉक्टरों ने पूरा हैंड्स अप कर दिया कि अभी हमारे पास कोई इलाज नहीं है, लेकिन उनके संकल्पों में इतनी दृढ़ता है, इतना कॉन्फिडेंस है कि उसका तो मैं अनुभव सुन के मेरे को ही परेशानी हो गई कि तुम क्यों ऐसा करती हो। कीमो लेके आती, घर में आके पूरा काम करती, खाना भी बनाती है। डॉक्टरों ने जवाब दे दिया है, डेली अंजलि बहन के पास क्लास में जाती है, घर में 2 बच्चियाँ हैं, वो बोलते हम खाना बनाते, मम्मी बोलती नहीं मैं बेड पर थोड़ी सोऊंगी, मैं पूरा काम करती हूँ, क्योंकि उसको ये फीलिंग नहीं है कि मैं बीमार हूँ, उसको एक ही फीलिंग है कि मैं परमात्मा की बच्ची हूँ और मुझे सेवा करनी है। तो हम सेवा के लिए जी रहे हैं और कईयों ने ऐसे प्रयोग भी किए हैं कि उनको डॉक्टरों को देख करके आश्चर्य हुआ, इतना भयंकर कैंसर था, कहाँ चला गया? तो उन्होंने बताया ये है योग की शक्ति। तो आप इस स्थान पर आए हैं, यहाँ पर भी साइंस और स्पिरिचुअलिटी के हमारा इनर स्पेस में स्टॉल है, उसको आप देख कर जाना, समझ कर जाना और अपने जीवन को अमूल्य जीवन बनाने के लिए अपने अंदर जो वैल्यूज़ को हमने खो दिया है, पुनः उन वैल्यूज़ को प्राप्त करने के लिए अवश्य आप इस योग के आधार से साइलेंस की शक्ति क्या कमाल कर सकती है वो भी आप अनुभव कर सकते हैं। मुझे भी बीमारी वही है, लेकिन मैं जब हॉस्पिटल में गई, डॉक्टर ने बोला कि आपको कोई बीमारी है क्या? लगता तो नहीं आप पेशेंट हैं। मैं तो समझा कोई दूसरी पेशेंट होंगी, आप तो बहुत मुस्कुराते रहते। तो हमने उनको बताया ये योग की कमाल है। और उन्होंने हमारी सर्जरी की जो बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट थी, जिसमें 6 घंटा लगने वाला था। मैंने उनको कहा कि आप नहीं करना सर्जरी, हमारे पास सुप्रीम सर्जन है। मैं छोटा सा बैज लगा के, मैं बोली बड़ा तो अलाउ नहीं करेंगी। मैंने कहा ये बैज नहीं निकालना, इसको आप देखते रहना, ये सुप्रीम सर्जन सर्जरी करेगा। मेरी सर्जरी 2 नहीं होंगी, 1 ही होगी। उन्होंने पीछे से काट करके यहाँ तक मांस लाना था, तो जिसमें 6 घंटे लगते थे, मेरी 2 घंटे में ही सर्जरी हो गई। डॉक्टर ने कहा कि ये मैंने नहीं किया, ये मिराइकल है, ये आपका योग है या क्या है, मुझे अभी समझ में नहीं आया पूरा ज्ञान, लेकिन मेरे से तो नहीं हुआ, मिराइकल है। मैं डायबिटिक भी हूँ और वो बहुत मुझे कीमो लेने के बाद इतना डिफरेंट टाइप के जो एलर्जीज़ आए जो आज तक किसी को नहीं आए होंगे। डॉक्टर बोला हम कभी देखे ही नहीं ऐसी एलर्जी, पैरों के तीनों तरफ पस भरा हुआ है और इतना सूजन पैर में, मैं चप्पल भी नहीं डाल सकती। मैं डॉक्टर को बोली आज नहीं आ सकती, बहुत दर्द है, पैरों में पस आ रहा है। बोला घर में नहीं बैठना, आ जाइए आप। और फिर वो भी उन्होंने एंटीबायोटिक दे करके वो भी बहुत जल्दी हील हो गया। बोले कि आप क्या करते हो, कमाल कि आपका सब हीलिंग जल्दी होती है। और सर्जरी के बाद तो उसको डाउट था, ड्रेसिंग जब करने लगा उसने सोचा कि पस आएगा और बहुत मना, इनका तो डेंजरस केस है, हो नहीं सकता कि ये हील हुआ होगा। जब उन्होंने ड्रेसिंग खोल कर देखा तो बोला ये दूसरा मिराइकल देख रहा हूँ कि डायबिटिक लोगों का हीलिंग होती नहीं। आपके तो पूरे टांके पूरे वरना अंदर के तो बाद में सूखेंगे, पर ऊपर से स्किन पूरी अच्छी है। तो ये भी मिरेकल है। और इतने ज़्यादा तकलीफ़ें होती थी, बस हम तो बाबा को ही याद करते थे। एक दिन, क्योंकि जिस दिन मैं पैरों की एलर्जी से गई तो थोड़ा मेरे आँखों में आंसू थे, तो डॉक्टर बोला पहली बार दीदी के आँख में आंसू देखा, उसको भी आंसू आ गए, क्योंकि ऐसा मैंने कभी ऐसा केस देखा नहीं है। कितनी तड़फन है और सहन भी नहीं कर सकती, फिर भी सहन कर रही है। तो हमने कहा हमको योग से सहन शक्ति, परिस्थितियों को पार करने की शक्ति मिलती है, बीमारियों पर भी विजय प्राप्त करने की शक्ति मिलती है। पहले दिन ही मैंने उनको बोला था कि डॉक्टर साहब आप देखना, ये कैंसर कैंसिल हो जाने वाला है, आपको कुछ भी करने का नहीं है, ये टेम्परेरी है ट्रीटमेंट। तो मैंने बोला अभी तो मैं कीमो नहीं लूँगी, मैं मरना मंजूर है लेकिन कीमो तो नहीं लूँगी। तो अभी भी रेडिएशन चल रहा है। फिर भी मुझे यहाँ बोलने के लिए कहा, तो आज मैंने अपना अपॉइंटमेंट भी चेंज कराया कि मैं शाम को आऊँगी, वरना मुझे 1-1:30 बजे भागना पड़ता है हॉस्पिटल में, फिर आने तक 4 बज जाते ट्रैफिक के कारण। तो ये हमारा योग का अनुभव है। हम चाहते हैं आप सब भी इस राजयोग का अभ्यास करें, इस शांति की शक्ति का अनुभव करें, जिससे आपके घर में भी, और हम केवल अपने घर में शांति नहीं, लेकिन हम पुरुषार्थ करते हैं कि अपने एक जैसे एक दीपक से अनेक दीपकों को जगाते हैं। अपने अंदर जब आत्मा को शांति मिलेगी तो हम सारे विश्व में शांति के प्रकंपन फैला सकते हैं। तो आप सब भी इसमें सहयोग दें कि जैसे विश्व में अशांति फैलाने में हमने सहयोग दिया, आज हम प्रतिज्ञा करेंगे कि आज से हम स्वयं भी शांत बनकर के साइलेंस की शक्ति का प्रयोग करके अनेक प्रकार के कष्टों से दूर होकर विश्व में हम सभी आत्माओं को मुक्ति दिलाएंगे और अशांति मिटाएंगे। ओम शांति।
Raj Yogini, along with this title to Kuldeep Didi ji, I think we can call her as a spiritual scientist, because with the help of spirituality before our eyes, we are seeing a great testimony how Raj Yoga can heal the diseases. Even doctors will confused who is the patient, because when you are in silence, that is what is Didi is giving a practical example, that you can defeat the disease. You can defeat the emotional weaknesses. Thank you so much, Kuldeep Didi ji, for giving wonderful enlightening on the topic and also sharing your experiences. And her experience in Raj Yoga is from the past 67 years. Mamul Visham Kadagadam, 67 years experience is not a small thing, and we are having such a great Raj Yogini before us. And though she is undergoing some treatment, only to address this seminar, she has postponed her treatment today. So big claps to our respected Raj Yogini Kuldeep Didi ji for her sharings and blessings. Now I request our brothers to arrange for the lighting of lamps. అజ్ఞానము అంటే చీకటితో పోలుస్తారు, జ్ఞానము అంటే వెలుగు, జ్యోతి. ఈరోజు ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని, ఈ ఇనాగరల్ సెషన్లో జ్యోతి ప్రజ్వలన చేసి భౌతికమైనటువంటి దీపాన్నే కాకుండా మన ఆత్మ జ్యోతిని కూడా వెలిగించే ప్రయత్నం మనందరం కూడా ఇక్కడ చేస్తున్నాం. Though you are from different backgrounds, we are here in the audience. We have from around 6 to 8 R&D institutions like ISRO, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Biological E, Telangana Academy of Sciences, Atomic Metallurgy, GMR corporate company. So like this, we have so many R&D institutions representing here. And also we have from students from Badruka University, Usmania Hyderabad University, I think CBIT are also there, and many such colleges representation is there. So we have a quality and cream quality of science and spirituality dignitaries here who are pursuing PhD, already PhDs, and many dignitaries. Now I request all the stage guests to come forward for Jyoti Prajwalan, and now I request Meenakshi Ben to read out other guest names also for the lighting of the lamps.
Shanti, Sister Nirmala Prabhavati Garu, Clinical Researcher and Consultant EPTRI. I request all the following brothers and sisters to please come onto the dais to participate in lighting of lamps. Nirmala Prabhavati Garu, N. Sunil Garu, Principal Scientist ICAR, IIMR. Brother Colonel Nandakishore Garu, Indian Army. Dr. Sushil Chandraji, Dean and Professor, School of Education, Rishihood University. Ramaswamy Garu, Director, Swarajya Mag. Supraja Garu, National Head, Integrative Medicine and Rehabilitation, Apollo Ayurved. Mr. and Mrs. PNS Murthy, Vice President, HR, Hyderabad International Airport. Srinivas Garu, MD, Disha Enterprises. Brother Shobhan Sajja Garu, Senior Scientist, ICRISAT. Sunita Chaudhary Garu, Scientist, ICRISAT. Brother L.K. Reddy, Senior Director, Qualcomm. Brother V. Rao Garu, ex-Deputy GM, Mishra Dhatu Nigam Limited. Sister Rekha, Director, Capgemini. Dr. DVNS Murthy Garu, Principal, Badruka IT College. Dr. Rajeshwar, Director, Lean Centric Solutions. Dr. Ramajayam, Assistant Professor, IKS, IIT Mandi. Brother Neek Singh, Director, ANS Charitable Trust. Sister Kusum Vigji, Founder and CEO, Mind Matrix Wellness Studio. Brother Chandrasekharji, Director, Megra JBL Chips. Dr. Suresh Kapiti, MD, Kapiti Overseas Private Limited. Preeta Balakrishnan Garu, Director, Women's Metamorphosis. Arun Kumarji, CGM HR, Power Grid Corporation of India. Jampana Maunika Garu, Assistant Anesthesiologist, ASCI. Narmada Alaparthi Garu, Principal and Professor, Sridevi Women's Engineering College. Sapna Grover Garu, Partner Director, Microsoft. Deepak Bhatnagarji, Senior Director, Oracle. Soundarya Meera Garu, Founder, Astral Beat Innovations. Bhanarkar Garu, DRDO Assistant Director, Bhanarkarji. Brother Satya Sai, International Expert in Sustainable Development and Urban Sciences.
शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं अपने अपने मन में। शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं अपने अपने मन में। जग उजियारा होगा प्रेम से, सुख ही सुख कण कण में। शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं। परिवर्तन की है ये बेला, ये जग बदलने वाला राजयोग का मार्ग यही है। सहज सरल निराला दिव्यता की बन जाए मूरत, मंदिर से इस तन में जग उजियारा होगा प्रेम से। सुख ही सुख कण कण में, शुभ संकल्पों के दीप जलाएं।
After having wonderful wisdom-oriented speeches from all the stage guests, now I request Brahma Kumari Anjali Didiji to lead us into an internal journey, which is called spirituality. She has done her MSc and now she is presently looking after Science and Technology Wing, Scientist and Engineering Wing of Brahma Kumaris, and she has dedicated her life in the service of humanity from the past 30 years. I request Anjali Didi to lead us into meditation.
Pranams to everybody. Om Shanti. The dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and a group of students which is present here. Even before we go for meditation, we had heard our respected Kuldeep Didiji's experience as to how meditation brings a lot of power of tolerance and how it helps in the health also. I was just thinking on the topic science and spirituality, and science has given us, at least in Hyderabad, a very nice ORR. Science has given us very big cars, but alas, we see a lot of accidents happening. Why? Science has given us nice instruments. We have our two-wheelers, but we see head injuries happening and young boys and girls losing their lives. Why? Science has given us so much, but why is it that, science has given us this? Yes, and we all know what a big headache it is. And the young won't appreciate it much, I think, but the elders, the parents are all worried as to what is this doing to us, what is this mobile doing to our lives. Science has given it. So science has built very big things, and there were recently rains and so many things collapsed. Highways cracked. There was water in so many houses. So, where are we standing? What needs to be done? I'm sure all of you are also thinking, because I know this community which is seated here is a totally scientific community. Maybe we have engineers, doctors, PhD holders, and people from science background. Science has helped us to go to the moon, especially because we have somebody from the ISRO, and really congratulations for that. Once when we couldn't land on the moon, the attempt before this one, I was in one college giving a lecture on same aspect of science and spirituality. So we failed, and then we had failed, okay. But then what is required to come back? What is required to come back? What is required to come back? Oh, I failed, so no trying anymore. So from where does that strength come? To try again and again. From where does that strength come to face failures? From where does all this come? And that is where, spirituality comes into picture. Ethics, morals are all so important along with science. It cannot only be science. Because if it is only science and it does not have the spiritual aspect to it, you know what happens? It is like, one story, a monkey having a sword in his hand. What that monkey can do? That monkey becomes very dangerous, is it not? The sword is there. The sword can be used for raksha, for self-protection, and the sword can be used for killing also. The sword, it's not the wrong thing about the sword. But then the user of the sword becomes so important. So science is giving us all these things, which, Didi was saying, sadhan, things. But the user, who is the user? Human beings? We are the users, is it not? So how we use the technology? And there are a lot more we can talk on this subject. Science is trying to make our lives comfortable. But then, because of the mobile, even on Sundays, you cannot have an off from the office. Your boss may call and you have to attend the call. So on Sunday also you are not relaxed. So science has to go with some norms, is it not? So those norms, those settings, maybe it will not come with that how to use card, but then it has to be with us. No? And I think there is where spirituality comes into picture. And only, this balance between science and spirituality can bring bliss or happiness. Today we have become so one-sided. One-sided? Imbalanced? Is there imbalance or we are balanced? Science and spirituality are balanced? No? Imbalanced. So because of this imbalance, we are not able to experience the aim for which science actually is, which is peace and happiness and prosperity. Science that way has brought us under one umbrella, global village. But if you see in one small family also, one person doesn't want to talk to the other. There is so much hatred. Who is responsible for this? Huh? Some other day I was looking in a video, it was an educational video, and the principal over there, she was saying that one student came to her and said that I want AI to be my friend. And the teacher was surprised. Abhi AI, abhi itne log hai, there are so many people around, there are friends, there are your classmates, there are your parents, your relatives. Why do you want to have AI as your friend? And the girl very nicely said, because AI talks to me what I like. AI doesn't talk anything else other than that. Means we want to be only in our comfort zone. Anything other than that, please don't ask me. I don't like it. So, what sort of human beings are we becoming? And therefore, if you go back to ancient India, we had the rishis, spiritualists, as well as scientists. You know, we took out, the brother was telling the names, Aryabhatta, ye, wo. So, what is it that we are missing in today's world? That in spite of so many things, yet peace is going more and more away from us. We say 100 years back people were more healthy. अभी तो 30-35 की एज में diabetic, ये वो, it will be a big one, whole, that one will be there, list of diseases. So, this seminar becomes very important in the sense that we need to bring, and I would say urgently, as an emergency, to imbibe the temper into the scientific community. Even if we see our great scientists, Abdul Kalam ji, you know, the right hemisphere of the brain, the left hemisphere of the brain, we talk of this. He was so creative, not only in the science. He used to play the music. Einstein used to play the violin. You know. So scientist doesn't have to be a very serious person with no smile on his face and only in the equations. How to bring balances in life? In chemical balances we were taught in the school and colleges, right? What about the balances in life? What about the covalent bond, coordinate bond, all these bonds we talk of? What about the human bond? What about all this? And we really, if we really have to prosper, in our Indian community, we talk of the Swarg, Satyug, heaven. And when classic example we say is the Pushpak Viman. No? So the Viman technology was there a very, very long time back. The way the temples are built, the first ray of the sun goes inside the Garbhagudi. I mean, today our buildings can fall anytime. Just look at the construction now, just look at the construction then. Thousands of years and they're still standing. Standing. As a proof of what we were at one point of time. And if we as Bharatiya can go back and study our ancient beauty, I think there is a lot there. And Brahma Kumaris is working in that direction. Connecting the dots of the past and into the future. And that is why the Raj Yoga meditation technique has been developed. And in this, I wouldn't say this is a technique, but I just said it in the sense, it's not an exercise. Raja Yoga is a lifestyle. If not, yogi, कितना 1 घंटा योगी, फिर 23 hours क्या? भोगी एंड रोगी? भोगी रोगी बनना है? भोगी नहीं बनना है, रोगी नहीं बनना है. Bhogi is the one who is lost in sensual pleasures. And the result of that also we know. What happens to a person who drinks. And the government is now taking out campaigns, and we are doing with the government also. How to overcome addictions. This also has become a very big addiction. This is bhog. So we need to remove these things from the lives of our young people and from our lives also. And for that, replacement is yoga. It's not yoga. It's yoga. Yoga is coming together of science and spirituality is also one yoga. And when this happens, then the source of possibility, what is possibility? Heaven becomes not a possibility, heaven becomes a reality. It's not a probability, it's not a possibility, it will become a reality here today. Some years from now, all of us together, when we practice yoga, bringing together of the minds, the thought power, we can transform this world in no time. We will do the meditation with one small example I will end. All of us do this. The sun's rays, how you bring the sun's rays together? Using a lens, right? And when the sun's rays concentrate, there is so much heat generated that any paper and all that burns. And this simple technology is being used for bringing in electricity, right? Simply because it is dispersed, we are not able to understand its power. And we understand its power through the solar energy usage. Now just think, if I bring my thoughts together, dispersed here, there, thinking of the past, somebody has said that 80% we are either in the past or in the future. We are not here. Even now, just check yourself, are you here? Now, here. And if you can put our mind here now, it generates so much energy that it will help not only in healing your own physical body, but this generated energy heals the nature around us. And I think today and tomorrow you have the sessions in which how the thought energy is being used in the farms. Farmers are committing suicide. We need to help them. Raj Yoga helps. We are working with heart patients because medical treatment has become so costly. अभी हार्ट की बीमारी आई तो ये तो अमीर की बीमारी है. डॉक्टर सेज अरे आप तो गरीब है, ये तो अमीरों की बीमारी है. So meditation, concentration of thoughts is helping with your health. So there are other things also which we are doing, and I think today and tomorrow you will get a more exposure of all these things which we are doing. So we will do a small thing now, okay? Just put our thoughts together, right? Achha. Can you give the image of the Jyoti Bindu either? Huh? Okay. So a point of light, because the beginning and end is Shunya. But Shunya is full. It's a paradox. No? It's wholesome, yet you call it as Shunya. No? So the dot. No? Okay? So first what we will do is, we will look upon ourselves as something different from the physical aspect. We will all look upon ourselves as, we apply the tilak in the center of the forehead here. Or if there are people of other communities also, we bow down and, this forehead is the one which we bow down. In Christianity also we do this and we take our hand to the forehead. So this forehead is a very, very powerful thing. Here is the soul, the living energy inside all of us. Okay? So for a few seconds, we will look upon ourselves not as matter, atom nahi, atam, atma. Okay? So in the center of the forehead, don't strain yourself, bilkul relaxed, but don't sleep up. Okay? So can you just sit straight? Straight. Or once get up and sit down. Get up. Once, all of you just get fast and sit. Okay. Now, as I will guide you, you will try to practice. See to it that you don't fall asleep, not the one sitting beside you also falls asleep. It's a very nice inner journey. Chandrayaan took us away from the earth, and Raj Yoga will take you inside. So for a few moments, in this physical body, in the center of the forehead, see a different personality of yours as a tiny point of light. No height, no weight, no disease, no pain. It's a beautiful feeling. I'm a very light point of light. I, the point of light. Give energy to this body. I am not experiencing any heaviness inside me. Absolutely light, lighter than air. And this light that I am is an enlightened being. Enlightenment makes you very silent. A sweet, silent self of yourself. An accommodative silence. A silence which teaches you adjustment. A silence which makes you sweet. There is this deep-seated silence inside you, and you are in the center of the forehead. Stay there for a few seconds. Say to yourself slowly now, say it aloud, I am a being of peace. Say it, I. Repeat after me, I am a being of peace. I am a being of wisdom. I am a being of divine power. That's me, the spiritual being in this physical matter called the body. I am peaceful. Now together we will say the word Om Shanti. With me you say this. शांति। शांति। Last time. Shanti. You may open your eyes if you have closed them. So this is a small glimpse of the meditation. Maybe you could connect, maybe you could not connect much. Maybe somebody might have just fallen asleep, but even that is a good sign because you got relaxed. At least you got relaxed. There will be many who don't have sleep in the nights. But meditation is not for sleeping. So more on this, Sister Sumulata will be telling how you can connect to us and learn this beautiful ancient Raja Yoga. And with this practice, science and spirituality can be brought into balance, and we can really make this a very, very blissful world for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Anjali, for taking us into ourselves, for leading us into the silence and giving us sharings about the power of science and silence. Thank you so much. Now I request Shrikant Bhai and Anjali Ben and Sanjay Bhai to give godly gifts to our stage guests. Our sisters will bring the godly gifts on behalf of Brahma Kumari's organization. You have taken your time, Satyanarayan Garu, Srinivas Garu, Shankar Garu. All of you have taken your time all the way from different places, long places. You have come here. So we would like to honor you with godly gifts. Shrikant Bhai will give godly gift to Satyanarayan Garu. Anjali Ben to Satyanarayan Garu, Ishru. And Sanjay Bhai to Shankar Gandham Garu. So thank you so much to all the stage guests, to our respected Rajyogini Kuldeep Didi ji, Anjali Didi ji, and also all the guests, Shrikant Bhai ji and Sanjay Bhai, for really making a good start of this seminar. And Sanjay Bhai, okay. Sanjay Bhai also will give us one photo with Sanjay Bhai. Thank you so much. Somebody's keys are missing here in the audience. Anyone who missed your keys? You can collect from here. Please check your car keys. We are starting the first plenary session, and the topic is Artificial Intelligence and Spiritual Intelligence for the Well-Being. After this, we will be having lunch. After lunch, Dr. Nagaraj Garu, Director of Pramanik Yoga and Wellness, he will be speaking on behavior of spinal cord and its impact on breathing. After that, the science of meditation. In this topic, we will be bridging the gap between science and spirituality, and also the highlight of this session is you will be seeing a practical demo of how the brain waves alters as per your thought patterns. You will see a practical demo. And finally, last half an hour will be question and answer and interactive session. So, for the first plenary session on the topic Artificial Intelligence and Spiritual Intelligence for the Well-Being, I request the keynote speaker of this plenary session, Dr. Sushil Chandra, Dean and Professor, School of Education, Rishikesh University, Sonipat, Haryana, to come on to the dais. Let us all join our hands and clap and welcome Dr. Sushil Chandra. And also I invite B.K. Sanjay ji, Headquarters Coordinator for SpARC Wing, Mount Abu, to take his seat on the dais. Dr. Sushil Chandra, Dean, School of Psychology and Education, after serving 37 years in DRDO, retired from INMAS, Delhi, as Associate Director and Divisional Head of Cognitive Control and Machine Learning. Last 2 decades, his research has been for cognitive assessment and enhancement of soldiers using meditation and technology like AI, ML, AR, VR, etc. He is associated with Brahma Kumari's organization since 24 years. Over to Dr. Sushil Chandra.
Om Shanti. Good afternoon, everyone. Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, brothers and sisters. Firstly, I'm thankful of God we call Shiv Baba. As sister might have explained that I have been in Gyan since last more than 24 years. So that I love to introduce myself that I am a Baba's child. That's my first introduction. No doubt I have been part of defense research for 37 years, and I am blessed again to work in those areas which are actually merging the discipline which I am trying to cover. One is artificial intelligence and spiritual intelligence. I think दो जो पहले दीदियों ने बोला उस पे मैं 2 शब्दों को बोलना चाहूँगा. I was quite happy जब दीदी ने कवर किया because I was interacting with Sanjay Bhai in the morning, and the kinds of words which I was using, the same words That's why we call it telepathy. That's why there is no answer with the science for many things which get transmitted, even we don't know how it has been transmitted. तो जो दीदी ने शब्द बोले थे कि साधन को साधना आना चाहिए साधना से, ना कि उसके अधीन हो जाए, उसको मैं दूसरे शब्दों में जो अंजलि दीदी ने कवर किया, and she showed many times the mobile. I have been normally saying at many dioceses that we all should be tech savvy. We should not be tech dependent, and we should never be tech slave. And I am sure मैंने जो शब्द बोले हैं मुझे उनको डिफाइन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. every one of us might have understood कि हम लोग टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज़ कर रहे हैं या उस साधन के अधीन तो नहीं हो गए हैं. Before coming to the topic, I'll again say two words. साधन को साधने के लिए हम लोगों के यहाँ डिफेंस में एक शब्द यूज़ होता है जब हम आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस और मशीन इंटेलिजेंस इनकी बात करते हैं, HOTL and HITL. That means human on the loop or human in the loop. Many a times if there are multiple machines and multiple human beings and then finally the decision is being taken by the human, that means human on the loop. But in case if any machine or anyone, because nowadays all machines, many of the machines are also equally or sometimes more intelligent as per the intelligence criteria which is normally understood, that sometimes machines becomes more intelligent, and that's why they also can take the equal decision. So now coming to the topic now, उस टॉपिक में भी मैं दो शब्द और ऐड करना चाहूँगा. यहाँ पर AI और SI है. आई हैव बीन यूजिंग टू मोर वर्ड्स HI एंड EI. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के साथ में थोड़ा सा मैं मर्ज करूँगा HI को, ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस पार्ट, और स्पिरिचुअल इंटेलिजेंस के साथ में थोड़ा सा मर्ज करने की कोशिश करूँगा इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस पार्ट. सो I think every one of us has very well now started using AI. I'll not say developing AI. I'll not say that we have actually become the correct user of AI. But हम लोग जब biomedical, as it was explained in my background, we try to mimic many things. Even if we have developed any kinds of machines, what the kinds of gift has been given to us by God, the nature, we have just simply in science tried to research it. That's what. If we talk about any submarine, it has been based on fish. If we talk about any kinds of air vehicles, so we have learned from birds, lots of pakshi, and so on and so forth. In the same way, AI also was tried to mimic and to involve the human intelligence. Initially, इसको सोचा इसलिए गया था because the way we are complicating the word, the way we are making lots of, let me take the simplest part, calculation. So we should start using calculators. But that does not mean, because I again normally quote this one story. In my DRDO campus, if I go to a shop, and in case if I'm purchasing not one, two things, then he starts using calculator. So that means I'm trying to say that कि हमको साधना को साधना सीखना है, साधन को साधना सीखना है, अधीन नहीं होना है. Basic ability, in case if we talk about mathematical ability, is addition. Are we not missing it? I'll give another example related to this. I think all of us use Google Map. Am I? But do you feel it's a blessing or something else also? I'll not say it's not a blessing, because I started the word using, we should all be tech savvy, but not tech slave. So in that case, I'll give you one example which is already quoted in research. We have got wonderful visualization capabilities. अभी हम लास्ट में जब अंजलि दीदी ने आप सभी लोगों को एक इनर जर्नी का एक्सपीरियंस कराया, so I'm sure many of you must have traveled with her the way she was speaking. So that's all is visualization capabilities. And that visualization capability do challenge our brain, do form those kinds of neuronal circuits which are otherwise sometimes never formulated in our whole life. So that's why she concluded in the end that meditation gives such kinds of intelligence or such kinds of boosting in us. But are we losing those visualization capabilities? That's the question which I'm leaving it to you. Another example, I'll try to say that I remember once I was very young, and if my teacher has given to write an application to apply for a leave, so I have to write a leave application. तो होता क्या था, हम लोग सोचते थे, because I belong to UP, महोदय लिखना है, महोदया लिखना है, प्रीटेक्स्ट क्या लिखना है, सब्जेक्ट क्या लिखना है, ग्रामर कैसे यूज करनी है, and then after that spelling in the sentences is absolutely correct, and finally thanks, faithfully, yours, and whatnot. But now what we are doing, we are getting trained on prompt engineering, and we are giving a simple prompt, and then based on that, the complete application may be much better than what I had written that time is written by us. But are we not using thinking ability? Are we clear about that part? So I'm not telling about the kinds of journey which AI has traveled, because many of you might be knowing more better than me. No doubt I have been using AI for BI. So BI is brain informatics. जैसे मैंने शेयर किया कि मैं दोनों का एक इक्वल पार्ट रहा हूँ, कि स्पिरिचुअलिटी को भी यूज करके हम लोग अपनी कॉग्निटिव एबिलिटीज यानी कि बौद्धिक क्षमताओं को किस तरीके से इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं, वो भी मेरा कार्यक्षेत्र रहा है डिफेंस में. इक्वली आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, मशीन लर्निंग, as well as augmented reality and virtual reality. Because I remember again the words of sister, she said finally to bring it to the reality. But I am sure everybody knows now Meta, Facebook earlier. So now everybody, I am sure, must be knowing Metaverse also. And I am sure most of you must be knowing that billions of dollars, rather more, are being spent on that technology part also. No doubt I was using that also for cognitive enhancement of soldiers. But again, I'll tell you one question or one thought which you may try to evaluate because of the earlier session and because of this session both. एक टाइम आया जो बहनों ने अभी शेयर किया कि हम रियलिटी को कुछ और समझ बैठे. I am actually a metaphysical identity housed in this physical identity and acquired many capabilities. For example, I am called as a scientist. So these are acquired ones, these are acquired degrees and all. But we forgot about the realities. We do not know that we are an actual soul metaphysical identity, and we are under illusion that we are this body and we are a scientist and whatnot and all. And that's what we try to introduce ourselves. That was one transition we took it. But another transition because of AI, and now I will merge one more word, metaverse. Because Eon Reality, one of the leader, because Microsoft, Google, all those has been left behind, because Eon Reality is trying to work on AI and metaverse together. And in that, the transition is going to come, because I was reading a paper approximately, if I am not wrong, 18 years before. और उसमें लिखा था कि the time is going to come जब हम ये भूल जाएंगे कि हम रियल वर्ल्ड में बैठे हैं या वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में. सो UI UX user interface, user experience, metaverse and AI. They are trying to merge it in such a way so that that difference, which at that time, while I was already working in both the technologies, I was thinking that's not feasible. But we are going to face that kind of a transit now again within few years. And in that case, you can imagine the kinds of changes and challenges. My meaning is, मैं एक शब्द और बोलता हूँ. मेरा भी एक टॉपिक था जो करीबन 1 साल पहले मैंने एक जगह पे दिया था, मेटा कॉग्निशन इन मेटावर्स. I'll leave only this topic because this itself is a topic. So what I'm trying to say that we should understand AI, we should learn AI, and that has been actually a boon for many things which were earlier not feasible or not possible. For example, one of my student, he's trying to work on AI to be utilized and to create a model for depression and anxiety evaluation by multiple factors. The face expression, the speech, the kinds of keywords which he or she is surfing, the multiple parameters together, and then try to identify based on that parameters itself. While at present it is being done with the help of clinical psychologists or psychiatrists, they are evaluating and then trying to modify that part now. So AI is actually a boon. If I take one more example, AI to be used for medical imaging, like in earlier session, the cancer diagnosis was being, for therapeutics part was being shared by Didi. By thermal imaging, and if you merge AI into the thermal imaging, the breast cancer screening can be done. Once it will be detected by the present pathological system, it can be detected minimum a decade in advance. Because the temperature differences in case of a cancerous cell comes from 1 to 2 degrees. While in case if you use those kinds of detectors and AI together, it can be detected the difference of 0.01 degrees centigrade. So these are the blessings by which we can go AI up to any level. But I had said it कि मैं AI के साथ एक शब्द और इस्तेमाल करूँगा, ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस. मैंने शायद इनडायरेक्टली कन्वे करने का कोशिश किया है. हम लोग अगर AI और HI को टुगेदर लेके काम कर रहे हैं, then it's actually a perfect boon. जो दीदी ने शायद लास्ट में कहा था, in case if we are able to have a perfect balance of science and spirituality, being a neurocognitive scientist, I normally try to say, can we use left and right brain together? And can we have a perfect balance? As the spiritual scientist, I'll say that a balance of love and law together, then we will be able to justify and we will be able to do wonderful solutions to the humanities. लास्ट में जैसे दीदी बोल रहे थे, अगेन मैं उसको रिपीट करूँगा, पुष्पक विमान की बात की थी उन्होंने. I think Elon Musk, based on 6G, based on IoT and based on AI together, is going to be the reality. It is already a kind of a reality. And one of my students based in Hyderabad, working for microelectronics development of ADAS, Automatic Driving Assistance System, here in Hyderabad itself. So you can imagine where the technology is actually putting a boon. But in that case, if the spiritual intelligence, as I was trying to say that, I was reading yesterday only one more paper. The person is a postdoc scholar in Netherlands, but he's working on spiritual intelligence. In case if some of you is interested, I'll send that paper also to many of you. And he's trying to work on theology part of it and trying to say that the topic which I have been working related to cognitive science, जो हमारी बौद्धिक क्षमताएं, जैसे मैंने डिफेंस का कोट कर रहा था, अगर हमारे पास में किसी भी तरीके की एडवर्सरीज आती हैं, डिफेंस में तो इट इज ऑलरेडी वेल नोन दैट काइंड्स ऑफ कंडीशन, वेदर इट इज -30 or +50 degree centigrade temperature, or the person has not met with his or her family maybe since last 2 years, and or the person, like a fighter pilot, does not know whether for the next millisecond he or she will survive or not. In those circumstances also their cognitive abilities, means bauddhik kshamtaएं, should not be compromised, rather they should be able to evolve or work better. And that's only possible once you have a perfect balance between left and right. That means it is possible only once you are not only aware about your emotion, aware about your emotion has been given a gift by God to us. जैसे ही हम अपने इमोशंस के बारे में अवेयर होते हैं, we are able to regulate also immediately our emotions. हम लोगों में से होता क्या है, यही का again, there has been a living legend presently and I have been blessed to meet him few times, Daniel Goleman, who defines his charter. आपको प्योर हमारा राजयोगा मेडिटेशन जो दीदी ने कंक्लूड किया था, उसी के 4 क्वाड्रेंट को उसने डिफाइन किया है. यू हैव टू नो द सेल्फ. इफ यू आर फुल्ली अवेयर अबाउट द रियल सेल्फ, then you can easily regulate the self. Then I'll come to 3rd quadrant. You have to know others and their emotions, then only then you can manage others. But what happens? I think all of us know very well, we are wonderful in managing. So that's how the spiritual intelligence is a wonderful combination of a cognitive part, which is well understood in present day, but including many of the part which covers only in spirituality, which we do not know. As I said it, that I was talking to brother, but Didi said those words, and those words were not discussed with her. So with few points, I think these are very well known to most of you. IQ, EQ, SQ, physical quotient, physical. I intentionally brought, because normally people talk about IQ and EQ only. I thought let me put PQ also or SQ also. SQ also people try to put it. मुझे उम्मीद है फिजिकल क्वेश्चन पे सब लोग समझते होंगे कि सबको याद होगा. कैन आई आस्क वन क्वेश्चन? कल जो आप लोगों ने डिनर लिया था उसका टेस्ट कैसा था? कैन यू रिकॉल योरसेल्फ, एवरी वन ऑफ यू? ओके, व्हाई आई सेड इट दैट इवन जो बहन ने हमारे बोला कि वी टॉक अबाउट सेंसुअल प्लेजर, many of us have forgotten even sensual awareness, forget about the sensual pleasures. That itself is being researched a lot. A lot of work is being done only about the sensual awareness. So in case which is the bottom mode pyramid part, if we are missing even that kind of a dimension, where we are heading? We are, I'm sure many of you might have come early and that time the video was being shown, और उस वीडियो में था कि मैंने कल एक वीडियो डाला था और उस पे लाइक नहीं आए मेरे 5, and that's the only reason of my sadness. And I'm sorry to say, one of my student, she was doing a UG psychology and she has submitted a thesis. If somebody wants, I can show that thesis part also. उसमें thesis में topic है, because of social media, what is a kind of an impact on my personality and then finally on my academic performance and social connectedness. So based on that, if we can imagine, and that's the reason lots of cases now related to, I will not say that psychological disorder, but I'll use the word psychological challenges. And we use two again keywords, the behavioral resilience and cognitive resilience. But behavioral resilience and cognitive resilience, again with the simple example, I normally give that in Hindi, कि अगर मैंने भाई जी से कुछ ऐसी बात करी which he could not like it, उनको नागवार गुजरा, तो उनको गुस्सा आ गया. That means somewhere our behavioral resilience is poor. But in that case, even then also, if something was planned between he and me, and that planning remains intact, he is still able to plan and convey and make a decision finally. That means his cognitive resilience is wonderful. And why I am sharing it here? Again, because of spiritual intelligence, or let me use the simpler word, because of spiritual contemplative practices, we can improve these kinds of resilience up to that particular level, which has caused at present mainly to our youngsters. I'll not quote the name of the university because one of the top university, or top means the richest university in NCR, we conducted a study on 159 students, and I was astonished. The data which was saying was more than 70% of UG PG students at that time, I'm talking about just after COVID, were suffering from moderate to severe anxiety and depression. And the classical joke was, neither they, nor their parents, nor their teachers were even aware. But again, why I'm trying to quote it here, can we work on such kinds of practices and try to bring back the balance which I've been talking till now of AI and SI together? And can we have a use cases multiple times better of AI, but not compromising on the side of HI, that is again human intelligence. मैंने केवल 2 एग्जाम्पल आपको दे के ख़त्म किया है. One was I had said related to visualization capability. Another one was, you remember, my application, thinking ability. अगर हमारी thinking ability तक, अगर आपको अगेन बहन जी का लास्ट याद है, या हमारी जो वीडियो चल रही थी हमारे यहाँ स्पिरिचुअलिटी में, बिकॉज आई हैव बीन द स्टूडेंट फॉर लास्ट 24 years, आई विल से दैट कमेंट ऑल्सो. We are the own creators of our own thoughts or thought patterns. The moment if we come into this reality, we are able to overcome, and we are actually working on the dimension which is known as spiritual intelligence. So in that case, I will try to summarize by few examples which we have been talking about the SpARC journey. SpARC journey I will not go because that you can see. At present, if you see in the last bottom side, few of the researches in my university under our guidance. Why I am saying our guidance, one of a professor from the same university will talk to you and give a demo related to EEG, electroencephalogram, brain related part. Under common guidance, we have 2 students who are actually Rajyogi, Brahma Kumari's students also, but our university also, and they are doing PhD. And both of them are a physics person, but are working with the School of Psychology. And their intervention, if we talk about research in social and emotional learning करीबन 2 डिकेड से यूएस ने स्टार्ट किया था, क्योंकि उन्होंने अपना पूरा एजुकेशन पैटर्न को चेंज किया. हम लोगों के यहाँ ये गुरुकुल में इंटीग्रल पार्ट हुआ करता था. हम लोग कब भूल गए, उनके पैटर्न को अडॉप्ट कर लिया. और 2 डिकेड की सफलता के बाद तब उन्होंने LMIC, लो एंड मिडिल इनकम कंट्रीज में भी नाउ दिस पार्ट इज ऑलरेडी इंक्लूडेड. So we are doing the kind of a research related to that in case our school system, because of new education policy, it is now allowed to have those integral components in our school education as well as in higher education. So that's how that one sister is doing the research on that, the impact on behavioral part, cognitive part, neural part, what are the kinds of an impact in case if we are giving the training modules which is developed by our Rajyogi brothers and sisters and being utilized for their social and emotional learning for school children. Another one, digital detox. I think ये शब्द अपने आप में सब कुछ कन्वे कर रहा है. मैंने भी इनडायरेक्टली बोला था कि हम लोग साधन को साध रहे हैं या उसके अधीन हो रहे हैं. So in case if we are getting digitally also addicted, addiction के अब कई रूप हो गए हैं, especially for the younger generation, it is quite alarming and present date. In case if you have forgotten to give them food, maybe they can survive. But if you are trying to snatch their mobile, they may or may not allow you for that. So that's the kind of a level of addiction. Then in that case, kind of a compromise, whether we talk about HI, EI or SI, human intelligence part, emotional intelligence part, and as well as the finally on spiritual intelligence part, how much we are compromising, I am not clear. Can you put the next slide? It's not being turned from there. Next. Okay. Let me tell you in that also what I was trying to say, that we are now trying to create a database among Brahma Kumari's data center, and we are trying to create a database related to behavioral part before and after meditation, with starting from long-term meditators to short-term meditators, because the researches which has been the journey since last more than 2 decades now in SpARC, that data is being done on meditators, that data is being done on school children, higher education people, it is being done now in corporates, and it is not only behavioral related data, it is not only cognitive related data, which you will see the example even up to the neural and other physiological parameters related data also. And once that kind of a data center will be accessible by anyone and everyone based on no doubt the consent of BKs, as I'll give you the last example and I'll close my voice, that because of that particular data, that which was collected in Mount Abu, presented in Japan, but finally University of Zurich asked for that data and did the analysis, and they studied the kinds of neural networks which has been formulated in long-term meditators of Rajyogi practitioners. As by that scientist, this was not seen in other meditative practices. So with that, I was trying to show that picture also, which is not coincidentally shown. Me and Shrikant Bhai, we both were there in France presenting a paper, and at that time it was 18th January, 69 countries scientists who were all working in the field of EEG. They listened, they heard us, but finally they said it, we will like to test it in real time. And that time one of the scientists, if I remember correctly, was from Turkey. On his head the EEG was put, and one EEG was put on Shrikant Bhai. And that time they themselves said it, that by his brain patterns it is clearly evident that he is perfectly cool and calm, while that scientist, who himself was a prominent scientist, was thinking a lot. With that, I'll stop it here. in case of any queries or any questions. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sushil Chandraji. We have witnessed a beautiful lecture on spiritual intelligence and artificial intelligence, what all the research works have been done, and Sushil Bhai also is associated with Brahma Kumaris, as I said, since 24 years. This is, it seems, his second time on behalf of SpARC Wing. We are inviting him, and all the way from Delhi, he is here to address the seminar. Thank you so much, Dr. Sushil ji. In this plenary session, we have another speaker, Brahma Kumar Sanjay Bhai. He completed his graduation in philosophy and English from Satish Chand College of Purvanchal University, UP. Since 1993, he dedicated his life to the service of humanity and staying at Gyan Sarovar, Mount Abu, headquarters of Brahma Kumaris. And he is a headquarter coordinator of the SpARC Wing, principal editor of SpARC Wing reports and literatures. Also, he shows very special interest in doing experiments with Raj Yoga meditation and godly knowledge of Brahma Kumaris. Now I request Sanjay Bhai ji to deliver his speech.
ओम शांति। आप लोग काफ़ी देर से बैठे हुए हैं, सेशन भी थोड़ा सा लेट हो रहा है, भूख भी लगी होगी। किस किस को भूख लगी है? अच्छा, हमारा बाकी लोगों को भूख नहीं लगी है। खैर, हम ज़्यादा लंबा समय नहीं लेंगे, आपके भोजन और आपके बीच में हम ज़्यादा अंतर क्रिएट नहीं करेंगे। आप सब यहाँ आए हैं तो हमारा लक्ष्य है कि जब भी आप एंड ऑफ द डे आप यहाँ से वापस जाएं तो कुछ अपने लिए बेहतर लेकर के जाएं। इसी लक्ष्य से ब्रह्मा कुमारीज के द्वारा ये कार्यक्रम आयोजित किया गया है और एक बहुत सुंदर थीम है, इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ साइंस एंड स्पिरिचुअलिटी, द सोर्स ऑफ इन्फिनिट पॉसिबिलिटीज़। इसके बैनर तले अभी जो चर्चा हो रही है वो है आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की और स्पिरिचुअल इंटेलिजेंस की। हमारे सेहत पर, हमारे वेल बीइंग पर, हमारा चाहे वो मेंटल हेल्थ हो या फिर हमारा वो फिजिकल हेल्थ हो, दोनों पर इसका क्या असर पड़ता है, ये चीज़ हम सबको समझना बहुत ज़रूरी है। क्योंकि जब तक इंसान किसी चीज़ को समझता नहीं है तब तक उस चीज़ को एडॉप्ट करने के लिए वो राजी भी नहीं होता है। मन की एक फितरत है कि मन किसी भी चीज़ को सहज स्वीकार नहीं करता है। मन के पास तर्क बहुत होते हैं, उसके पास लॉजिक्स भी होते हैं, वो हर चीज़ को, मन भी ना एक बड़ा वैज्ञानिक है, वो बहुत तर्क वितर्क करता है और तब जाकर किसी बात को वो मानता है। परंतु इंसान को यदि प्रसन्न रहना है, खुश रहना है, तो इन दोनों को समझना पड़ेगा, दोनों के बीच का जो अंतर है वो समझना पड़ेगा। सुशील चंद्र भाई जी ने अभी अभी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की बात की और उन्होंने बताया कि आज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस जो है वो कितना मददगार साबित हो रहा है। बहुत सारे काम इससे सहज हो जाते हैं। हमें एक लेटर लिखना है, ज़रूरत नहीं है बुद्धि चलाने की, बस बटन दबाया और लेटर तैयार। उन्होंने थर्मल इमेजिंग की बात की। हम विज्ञान के साधनों द्वारा बीमारियों को भी पहले से जान सकते हैं और हम प्रिकॉशंस रख सकते हैं, उन्हें ट्रीट कर सकते हैं, उन्हें अवॉइड कर सकते हैं। ये इसका एक सुंदर पक्ष है। परंतु हर चीज़ का एक बुरा पक्ष भी तो होता है ना, उसका एक नेगेटिव पहलू भी होता है। साथ साथ उन्होंने उसके नुकसान भी कुछ बता दिए कि आज ये जो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस है वो कैसे हमारा ये जो ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस है, हमारी बौद्धिक क्षमता है, उसको धीरे धीरे नष्ट करता जा रहा है। ऐसे बहुत सारे उदाहरण हैं। वास्तव में देखा जाए तो विज्ञान बुरा नहीं है। विज्ञान का कोई भी आविष्कार अपने आप में बुरा नहीं है। अगर उसको हम सही ढंग से करते हैं तो, उसका प्रयोग यदि हम सही ढंग से करते हैं तो कोई भी आविष्कार बुरा नहीं होता है। वास्तव में जाने अनजाने में ये विज्ञान हमको नुकसान पहुंचा रहा है। हमें फ़ायदा भी दे रहा है, हमें सुख भी बहुत दे रहा है, पर कहीं ना कहीं अनजाने में या जानबूझकर ये हमें नुकसान भी पहुंचा रहा है, हमें दर्द भी दे रहा है। कुलदीप दीदी जी कह रही थी कि एक बहुत अच्छा उदाहरण दे रही थी कि विज्ञान ने एरोप्लेन बनाया है। कितना अच्छा लगता है ना। हम जब हैदराबाद से वापस जाएंगे अहमदाबाद, 1.5 घंटे में पहुंच जाते हैं। ट्रेन से जाना हो तो कितना समय लगता है ना। हमें फॉरेन जाना हो, पहले भी लोग फॉरेन जाते थे ना, आदि काल में लोग फॉरेन जाते थे, महीनों लगते थे, वर्षों लगते थे। हमारे यहाँ नालंदा विश्वविद्यालय, तक्षशिला विश्वविद्यालय भारत के सबसे उन्नत विश्वविद्यालय थे। विदेशों से छात्र पढ़ने के लिए आते थे, कई कई साल लग जाते थे उनको यहाँ तक पहुँचने में। पर विज्ञान ने एरोप्लेन बनाया, इंसान का जीवन सुखी हो गया। पर वही प्लेन जब गिर जाता है तो हमें कष्ट भी देता है ना। विज्ञान ने मोबाइल बनाया, हमारे सुख के लिए बनाया। जिसने भी बनाया इंसान की सहूलियत के लिए बनाया, परंतु ये मोबाइल हमें दुख भी दे रहा है ना। ये हमारे आँखों को नुकसान पहुंचा रहा है, हमारे ब्रेन को डैमेज कर रहा है। खास करके युवाओं में नींद एक बहुत बड़ी समस्या बनती जा रही है। लोगों को नींद नहीं आ रही है आज के संसार में। और जो भी मेडिकल फील्ड के लोग यहाँ बैठे हैं वो समझ सकते हैं कि अगर इंसान को 4 दिन नींद ना आए तो उसकी स्थिति कैसी हो जाती है। नींद सबसे अच्छी दवा है इंसान की सेहत के लिए, पर उसकी जो एक नैसर्गिक, एक नेचुरल चीज़ है वो भी आज हम नहीं ले पा रहे हैं। कहीं ना कहीं मोबाइल का भी बहुत बड़ा हाथ है इसमें। दिन रात हम मोबाइल के पीछे लगे रहते हैं। सोने से पहले भी हम उसको छोड़ते नहीं हैं। 10 मिनट पहले तक भी हम यूज़ करते रहते हैं। लेट नाइट तक हम मोबाइल को यूज़ करते रहते हैं। वास्तव में हम यूज़ नहीं कर रहे हैं, उसका मिसयूज़ कर रहे हैं। और जब किसी भी चीज़ को हम मिसयूज़ करते हैं तो वो हमें तकलीफ़ देती है। ये मोबाइल भी आज हमें तकलीफ़ दे रहा है। तो वास्तव में कोई भी चीज़ जो है वो बुरी नहीं है। बुरा उसको बनाना या ना बनाना हमारे हाथ में है। हम उसका उपयोग कर कैसे रहे हैं। अगर कंट्रोल्ड वे में हम उसका उपयोग करते हैं तो ये मोबाइल भी हमको बहुत सुख देता है। ये हमारी नींद को भी डिस्टर्ब नहीं करता है, हमारे अंदर और सारी प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट नहीं करता है। तो वास्तव में ये विज्ञान बुरा नहीं है। डिपेंड करता है कि हम उसको यूज़ कैसे कर रहे हैं। ये विज्ञान धीरे धीरे हमारे ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस को डैमेज कर रहा है, परंतु एक अच्छी समझ के साथ हम जीते हैं तो ये विज्ञान हमें नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाता है। भले विज्ञान के बहुत सारे आविष्कार हमारे नुकसान के लिए भी हुए हैं, परंतु वो साधन हमें तकलीफ नहीं देंगे। हमको डैमेज नहीं करेंगे। और ये ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस को बरकरार रखने की जो समझ देता है, या उसको ठीक से यूज़ कैसे करना है, उसकी समझ जो है वो स्पिरिचुअल इंटेलिजेंस से आती है, जिसको आज हम सब बिल्कुल भी किसी काम का नहीं समझते हैं ना। वही हमारे सबसे काम की चीज़ है, जिसे हम बिल्कुल बेकार समझते हैं। किसी को बोलो थोड़ा ज्ञान योग कर लो भाई, थोड़ा मेडिटेशन कर लो, लोग क्या कहते हैं। इनफैक्ट माता पिता अपने बच्चों को समझाते हैं, अरे बेटे ये अभी की चीज़ थोड़ी है, ये तो बुढ़ापे में करने की चीज़ है, अभी कहाँ ज्ञान ध्यान में जा रहे हो। सोचने की बात है। यहाँ ये बताया जाता है कि ये मनुष्य जो है ना, इंसान, ह्यूमन इज ए कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ बॉडी एंड सोल। ये जो हमारा ये इंसान है वो शरीर और आत्मा का मेल है। आत्मा कईयों को न समझ में आए, आप उसे मन समझ लीजिए। मन और शरीर, शरीर की आवश्यकता अपनी अलग होती है, मन की आवश्यकता अपनी अलग होती है। शरीर की आवश्यकताएं तो हम पूरी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन मन की आवश्यकताओं पर हमारा बिल्कुल भी ध्यान नहीं रहता है। हम सारा दिन, सारा जीवन शरीर की आवश्यकताओं की पूर्ति के पीछे खर्च कर देते हैं। शरीर को नहलाना है, शरीर को धुलाना है, खिलाना है, घुमाना है, शरीर के संबंधों को निभाना है। परंतु शरीर के अंदर जो शक्ति बैठ करके शरीर को चला रही है, उसकी भी तो कुछ जरूरत है ना। उसको भी भोजन की आवश्यकता है, उसको भी सुख चाहिए, उसको शांति चाहिए, उसको प्रेम की आवश्यकता होती है। वो अच्छी अच्छी बातें सुनना चाहता है, अच्छी बातों को देखना चाहता है। हम इस चमक दमक की दुनिया में इतना बिजी हो गए हैं कि मन का जो खुराक है, उसका जो भोजन है, उसको देना ही भूल गए हैं। धीरे धीरे हमारा मन कमज़ोर होता जा रहा है, और जब मन कमज़ोर होता है तो कमज़ोर मन से दो नुकसान होते हैं। ये कमज़ोर मन जब भी कोई आविष्कार करेगा, कोई इन्वेंशन करेगा, मनुष्य को सुख से ज़्यादा दुख देने वाला आविष्कार करेगा। मन में दुख भरा है ना, तो मन में दुख है तो खोज भी वो दुख वाले अधिक करेगा। मैं नहीं कहता हूँ सारे आविष्कार वैसे ही होते हैं। दूसरी बात ये कि यदि हमारा मन दुखी है तो दुनिया की कोई भी साधन उसको अच्छे नहीं लगते हैं, सुख नहीं मिलता उससे। आपको नींद आ रही हो, सोने के लिए आप कमरे में जाते हैं, बहुत सुंदर बिस्तर है आपके पास, एसी कमरा है, साउंड प्रूफ रूम है, परंतु उसी समय कोई आकर के कोई बहुत बुरा समाचार आपको सुना दे, एक ऐसा समाचार जिसको सुन करके आपका मन दुखी हो जाए, नींद आएगी? नींद आएगी? अनुभव क्या कहता है? एसी कमरे में भी करवट बदलते रहेंगे, रात भर नींद नहीं आती है। आपको भूख लगी है, खाने बैठे हों, कोई अनहोनी समाचार सुनने को मिल जाए, दुखद समाचार, वही खाना अब खाने का मन नहीं करता है। अनुभव कहता है कि ये विज्ञान के जितने भी साधन हैं, ये हमको तब सुख देते हैं जब मन खुश रहता है, और मन को खुश रखने का एक ही साधन है मेडिटेशन, स्पिरिचुअलिटी। ये ताकत विज्ञान के पास बिल्कुल भी नहीं है। मन को केवल अध्यात्म ही खुश रख सकता है, मन को केवल अध्यात्म ही शांति दे सकता है। और मन जब शांत होता है, बहुत काम एंड कूल होता है, उसका ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस अपने आप डेवलप होता है। ये जो मानव के अंदर ये इसकी जो बौद्धिक क्षमता है, ये दुनिया के शोरगुल में धीरे धीरे दबती जा रही है, नष्ट होती जा रही है। मन जब भी एक पीसफुल स्टेट में होता है, बहुत खुश होता है, अपने आप उसकी बौद्धिक क्षमताओं का विकास होता है। इसलिए मन को खुश रखना, शांति में बैठना, रोज थोड़ा समय अपने लिए निकालना, खुद से बातें करना, ये बहुत जरूरी है। हम कान पर फोन रख करके लंदन, अमेरिका, इधर उधर कहाँ कहाँ नहीं बात करते रहते हैं, परंतु कभी खुद से बात किया, अपने को समय दिया? संसार की इस भीड़ में हम गुम हो गए हैं। हमारी अपनी जो ओरिजिनल आइडेंटिटी है वो कहीं गुम हो गई है। हम दूसरों को ठीक कर रहे हैं, दूसरों को सहयोग दे रहे हैं, दूसरों के लिए बहुत कुछ कर रहे हैं, अपने लिए कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हैं। खुद से खुद को बैठने की ज़रूरत है, अंदर की अंतरात्मा की आवाज़ सुनने की ज़रूरत है, और उसमें हमारी मदद अध्यात्म करता है, स्पिरिचुअलिटी करता है। जीवन के ये दो पहलू, अंजलि दीदी जी कह रही थी कि संतुलन ही जीवन है, बैलेंस। जीवन में यदि बैलेंस नहीं है तो जीवन का आनंद नहीं है। और वो संतुलन क्या है? शरीर और मन का संतुलन। हमने अपने शरीर को तो बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग कर लिया है, मन बिल्कुल अंदर से कमज़ोर है। किसी ने थोड़ी सी हमारी ग्लानि कर दी, दुखी हो जाते हैं। समय पर कोई छोटी सी भी चीज़ नहीं मिली, दुखी हो जाते हैं। किसी ने हमारे ऊपर कुछ बैड कमेंट कर दिया, हम दुखी हो जाते हैं। मन इतना दुर्बल हो गया है कि आसपास के लोग जैसे उसको चला रहे हैं वैसे वो चल रहा है। वास्तव में चलाना हमें है, दूसरों को, दूसरों के आधार से हमें नहीं चलना है। संसार के आधार पर अगर यदि हम नाचते रहे तो फिर तो हम कहीं के भी नहीं रहेंगे ना। तो मन को खुशी देता है अध्यात्म, अंदर की शक्तियों का विकास करता है अध्यात्म, ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस को बढ़ाता है ये अध्यात्म, स्पिरिचुअलिटी। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस बुरा नहीं है, परंतु यदि इसके साथ साथ हमारा अगर बौद्धिक विकास नहीं होता, अगर हमारा ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस नहीं बढ़ता है, तो ये बैलेंस धीरे धीरे बिगड़ जाता है। फिर इंसान दुखी रहता है, और वो बैलेंस करने की ताकत केवल स्पिरिचुअलिटी के पास है। वरना हम डॉक्टर, इंजीनियर तो बन जाते हैं, अपने लौकिक एक्सटर्नल फील्ड में बहुत बड़े बन जाते हैं, बहुत नामी ग्रामी बन जाते हैं, बहुत सक्सेसफुल कहे जाते हैं, परंतु यदि उनके व्यक्तिगत जीवन को नज़दीक से जाकर देखा जाए तो आम आदमी से भी ज़्यादा उनका जीवन बुरा हो जाता है। दुख से उनका जीवन भर जाता है। अनुभव कहता है कोई भी व्यक्ति सुख से सुसाइड नहीं करता है। सुसाइड कब करता है? जब अंदर में दुख बहुत होती है, इंसान दुख से सुसाइड करता है। और डेटा क्या कहता है कि गरीब से ज़्यादा अमीर सुसाइड करते हैं, अनपढ़ से ज़्यादा पढ़े लिखे लोग सुसाइड करते हैं। हम बाह्य रीति बहुत सक्सेसफुल हो गए हैं, पर फायदा क्या? उससे प्राप्ति क्या? अंदर से तो हम उतने ही खाली हैं ना। इसलिए यहाँ हम कहते हैं आपको योगी बनने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, मत बनिए योगी। थोड़ा समय मेडिटेशन के लिए समय निकालिए। घर में हम पूजा करते हैं, ये भी हमारे लिए एक पूजा है। हम पूजा रोज करते हैं ना। हम खाना खाते हैं, ये हमारा भोजन है। संसार की ऐसी हालत हो गई है कि अब संसार में जीना मुश्किल हो रहा है। आने वाला संसार और बुरा हो जाएगा। अब धीरे धीरे मेडिटेशन हमारी ज़रूरत नहीं, मजबूरी बनती जा रही है। करना पड़ेगा, नहीं करेंगे तो इस जीवन में, इस संसार में चलना कठिन हो जाएगा। इसलिए हम लोग दिन रात यही प्रयास करते हैं, हम मेडिटेशन के महत्व को समझें, उसे 10 मिनट, 15 मिनट, आधा घंटा, जितना समय मिलता है करें। करके उसके प्रभाव को देखेंगे। दुनिया के जितने भी साधन हैं, सबका सुख एक तरफ, मेडिटेशन का सुख एक तरफ, जीवन में रस आ जाएगा। अब तो डॉक्टर्स भी कहने लग गए हैं, भाई काम केवल प्राणायाम से नहीं चलेगा, अब थोड़ा मन का मेडिटेशन भी करो। हम भी यही कहते हैं, मन का मेडिटेशन करिए। विज्ञान के साथ साथ जीवन में, वो बाहर के जो वैज्ञानिक हैं वो बाद में एक दूसरे को ब्लेंड करेंगे, इंटीग्रेट करेंगे। पहले हम अपने जीवन में एक सुंदर संतुलन क्रिएट करें। जीवन वैज्ञानिक साधनों से भर तो गया है, अब थोड़ा अध्यात्म से जीवन को भरें। थोड़ा सा मेडिटेशन करें, फिर किसी प्रमाण की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ेगी कि मेडिटेशन असर करता है कि नहीं करता है, इससे बीमारियां ठीक होती हैं कि नहीं होती हैं, इससे मेरे आसपास का वातावरण अच्छा होता है कि नहीं होता है, इससे मेरे बच्चे अच्छी राह पे चलते हैं कि नहीं चलते हैं। अनुभव अपने आप में सबसे बड़ा प्रमाण होता है। तो हम सबको साइंटिस्ट बनने की ज़रूरत है, केवल बाह्य साइंटिस्ट नहीं, स्पिरिचुअल साइंटिस्ट भी बनने की ज़रूरत है। तो हम सबका जीवन बहुत बेहतर हो जाएगा। ओम शांति। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Sanjay Bhai. So, respected speakers, by your session, we came to know that only science is not sufficient, only artificial intelligence is not sufficient. Human mind is needed even to operate artificial intelligence, and human mind can have wings only if we have spiritual intelligence. We have to know how to control our emotions. We have to understand what direction my mind is going, and spirituality will help us in leading this mind into a focused direction. So this is about the plenary session. Thank you so much once again to Dr. Sushil ji and Sanjay Bhai. Now we will break for the lunch. Few announcements. After lunch, we all will be here for one more highlighting interesting session where you will be seeing a practical demo of a person with all the gadgets being attached, and you will see a practical demo of how brainwaves will change according to the thought patterns. And for that, all the way from IIT Mandi, Dr. Ram Jayam, who is a neuroscientist and psychiatrist, is here to address after lunch session, and also Dr. Kanishk is also there, and as I said, Dr. Nagaraj Garu is there, and we have a question answer session, interactive session, and feedback session. So we all will break for lunch, and all the students make a note that your dining number is number 4, and all the dignitaries, professors who participated in the lighting of lamps and all others other than students will go to dining number 6. All this in the kitchen, where you go straight and right side down. There is a kitchen block, kitchen dining block. On the first floor you have 4 number and 6 number dinings. I hope I am clear. All the students will go to dining number 4. All other dignitaries will go to dining number 6. And we will be back by exactly 2:30. Thank you so much.